Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. We're keeping it real. As I check my door, we're keeping it real goes right. Welcome back to this live stream spectacular Monday Night Football live spectacular of the Baltimore Ravens. My Baltimore Ravens taking on the New Orleans Saints. Saints and Ravens in a primetime showdown in the same building. The Baltimore Ravens won the Super Bowl in just 10 years ago. A lot to talk about here. Of course, we are joined by the wonderful people in the chat. By the way, guys, if you're just joining us for the first time ever, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever one of our daily videos is released. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram Reels. We're everywhere. Go follow us on Instagram at Real Take Sports Talk. I'm trying to get at Real Take Sports. Person who has that username on Instagram is keeping it because they're being not a great person. But we're going to try to get that. But Instagram is at Real Take Sports Talk. Everything else is at Real Take Sports. TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, everywhere at Real Take Sports. But if you haven't already done so, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and follow us on all those wonderful platforms. We got General in the chat saying, a question for you. By the way, good evening, General. We got General in the chat saying, a question for you. Who is closer to winning a championship, the Ravens or the Cavs? Oh, my goodness. In case you didn't know, I'm a Ravens fan. And in case you also didn't know, I'm also a big-time Cavaliers fan. So as far as who's closer to winning a championship, I would say the Baltimore Ravens are right now. I think the thing about the Ravens are they're a team that is well coached. They're a team that has, you could argue, the best player in the National Football League as far as skill goes, as far as whatever acumen goes, whatever category you want to put it. Lamar Jackson is one of, if not the best player in football, and the most impactful player in football, and the most dynamic player in football. Two of those things, those last two things especially, are basically inarguable at this point. But if we're talking about, we're talking about who is ready right now, like between those two teams, I'm going to go with the Ravens. The only reason I'm not going to give my Cavs a little bit of a bump, but the only reason I don't say my Cavs right now is because at this point, you have two things going against them. One, they just got together. They just got together this year. The Ravens are a team. They're 5-3. They're playing a Saints team that is a little depleted right now. And they could be on their way to 6-3. They're probably going to dash my hopes because that's what the Ravens do. But the Cavs right now are just, I think, they're just too new. They're just too new together. That being said, I have all the confidence in the world in Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland and Evan Mobley. Three guys who I'm so excited to see play with each other for at least the next 3 years until one of them asks for a trade, because that's the kind of way the NBA goes nowadays. But I'm hyped for it. Guys, let me know what you're hyped for. What's your favorite NFL team? What's your favorite NBA team? What's your favorite sport? What's your favorite anything? You guys already know what your favorite channel is, though, right here, youtube.com/Real Take Sports. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever one of our daily videos is released. Put your questions in the chat. If you guys have a question that you really want me to answer in depth, best way for that to happen is for you guys to leave a super chat. Super chats are a great way to engage. Super chats are a great way to make sure your voice is heard. And they're also a fantastic, absolutely spectacular, you could say, way to support the channel and help it grow even more. But a like is also just as good. It really helps out the algorithm in this uncertain time of social media and YouTube. But we got the Saints and the Ravens. My Baltimore Ravens and the Saints. As you can tell, I am not impartial at all when it comes to this game. The Ravens are winning this game, and they're going to win by, I'm going to say, 10 points. I'll give it to the Ravens 30-20. The defense for the Baltimore Ravens is still suspect. Like, don't get me wrong. This defense, I don't trust it. And like don't take what they did or the performance they had against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers into account, because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just can't score points. But the Baltimore Ravens are a team that they're going to give up at least 20 points a game. That's just what they do. And especially when we're talking about going up against Andy Dalton, a guy who knows the Baltimore Ravens as well as any quarterback in the league. I think he's played outside of probably Tom Brady, I think Andy Dalton has actually played the Ravens more times out of any other quarterback in the National Football League, which is wild to think about and wild to say, but that's the era we're in. Andy Dalton is 11 years in, which is crazy because I remember when he was a rookie and the Bungles, man, the Bungles. Anyway, Andy Dalton's going to be able to do a little bit of something on that suspect secondary. I'm going to give it to the Ravens, though, 30-20. I think Lamar is going to go to the house that Joe Flacco ruled and dominated and made his like 10 years ago in that Super Bowl. And he's going to turn the lights off on the New Orleans Saints. 30-20 is going to be your final score in my eyes. That's the way I see it. But y'all let me know what you guys think. Who do you guys think is going to win? It's okay if you guys think the Saints are going to win. I'll hate you forever if they actually do. But it's okay if you do. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, no matter how wrong it is. No matter how wrong it is. But we got a lot to talk about. We got Jen Will in the chat saying, are the Rams in trouble being just another name to participate in the playoffs? That's assuming they get that far. Right now, the Los Angeles Rams don't look like they belong anywhere near the playoffs. I mean, you can call it what you want. You can call it a Super Bowl hangover. You can call it, injuries or just losing too many people in free agency. The fact of the matter is, this is not a team that's going to be making the playoffs the way they're playing right now. And you take the fact that the Seahawks don't look like they're slowing down. The 49ers are only going to get better. Like the Cardinals and the Lions, I said the Lions because of Matthew Stafford, but the Cardinals and the Rams are in a lot of trouble. Now, the only saving grace for the Rams is they did their thing. Here's the thing. You cannot say that what the Rams did was not successful because their whole mantra, their whole thing, the entire goal of all of this was to go all in on a Super Bowl championship. That's precisely what they did. That's precisely what they did. As we get ready for kickoff here, Baltimore Ravens in New Orleans taking on the New Orleans Saints. Who that say they're going to beat them Saints? Then my Ravens. My Ravens are going to beat them Saints. We do. We say we're going to beat those Bengals. Or beat them Bengals. Who they? No. I'm so used to the Bengals doing that shit. Anyway, Andy Dalton. Looks like he's going to see the field first as Andy Dalton has his helmet on. Saints back to receive. Again, Andy Dalton. He's played the Baltimore Ravens more than any quarterback. Justin Tucker for the Baltimore Ravens on to kick off.
Mr. Justin Tucker, who is
the greatest.
I think it's arguable. Best kicker in NFL history.
It's not arguable. He's the best. The best, I mean, you can argue greatness. You can argue greatest. Best is inarguable at this point. Best is absolutely inarguable at this point. Here we go. Baltimore Ravens on to kickoff. Saints and Ravens Monday Night Football is underway as Tucker gets this kick off. And it's going to be a touchback. Andy Dalton and company are going to start from their own 25-yard line. Guys, great time to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. All right. Come on, baby. Andy Dalton, 9 touchdowns, 4 interceptions on the year, completing 65% of his passes in relief for Jameis Winston tonight. The 3-5, I almost said Bengals again. The 3-5 Saints versus the 5-3 Baltimore Ravens. Dalton in the gun, play action here. Dalton looking to throw, rolling to his right. Dalton fires downfield, complete at the 40-yard line.
Catch number 38 is now he's trying to play catch up to his former teammate Garrett Wilson of the Jets.
Nice job there by Chris Olave. Bringing that ball in and getting a gain of about 15 out to the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line, 14:26 remaining in the first quarter. Dalton hands it off to Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura, and Shinsuke Nakamura taken down by Marcus Peters. Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura is Alvin Kamara, by the way, just in case anyone's confused. So that's going to bring them back maybe half a yard. It's going to set up 2nd down and long for them as, NBC Sports has decided they like, or they're ready to share with us. Here we go. Second down.
Off the edge, making the tackle.
Man in motion to his right. Dalton hands off to Alvin Kamara. Kamara takes it and gains maybe 3 yards. Third down and 7 coming up for the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, this defense for the Baltimore Ravens, a little different look this year.
Trying to set up this game view, people.
Defensive coordinator Mike McDonald after
Ooh.
the last 4 years with Wink Martindale. You could always bet in this situation.
Come on now. So we try to get this freaking set on some Matt Ryan shiznit. Here we go. 3rd and long. Dalton looking to throw. Rushed. Dalton forced to throw it away. Incomplete. Out of bounds. 3. And just like that, the Baltimore Ravens going to get the ball back. There we go. We did it. We finally fixed the scoreboard. It's up. Everything's great. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Jen was saying LMAO. We love that. Well, we love wrestling references on an NFL stream. Here we go. Punt coming from Gillum. The league's best kick returner, Devin Duvernay. Duvernay back to return. The punt is up and away. Fair catch at the 10-yard line for Devin Duvernay, and that is where Lamar Jackson and company are going to start on this drive. We got Trevor Sutton in the chat saying, "What up, homie? What up, Trevor? Good to see you." By the way, guys, Trevor is my co-host on OT Graps on my other channel, youtube.com/Real Take Wrestling. Great guy. Go follow him on Twitter at Trevortainment. That is TREVERAINMENT. Didn't even need the graphic to do that, Trevor. Didn't even need the graphic, baby. I got you. Go follow him on Twitter, guys. He's a great follow. Great guy all around. And very nice human being. NBC Sports has decided to give me problems on the scoreboard. We love that. Totally love that. Thank you, NBC, for messing up this free service that I don't pay for. Although I'd pay for Peacock. I pay for Peacock, NBC. This should be better. Anyway, we'll deal with that later, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you haven't already done so. First drive for the New Orleans Saints didn't really amount to much. The Saints basically went 3 and out. They had that big 15-yard play to Chris Olave, and after that, there wasn't much there. We got Trevor saying, veteran work right there. You're damn right, man. You're damn right. You got to, we're alive, pal. That's what we do. Oh, man. Guys, if you have questions, please put them in the chat. Hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe. All that jazz that I like to spew out of my mouth. I'm excited to see what the Ravens can do. Look, the Ravens have had a weird season. A very weird season. There have been a lot of highs, a lot of weird lows. This defense, for me, is the biggest problem. I really don't trust it. And I don't think that's me being hyperbolic in that this defense is untrustworthy. It just is. Look at the amount of double-digit leads in the fourth quarter they have blown. I'm not confident about the Ravens until that clock hits triple zeros, one way or another. It's just the way it is. No matter how much we're up by against whatever team. Doesn't matter. Anyway, Lamar Jackson coming out. Jackson with 1,600 yards so far. 15 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Over 500 yards as we are 8 games through this NFL season. Double all that, and I'll add a little bit more, and that's going to be a stat for the year. Deshaun Jackson, baby, the guy who I wanted on this team 15 years ago, wearing number 15, is making his Ravens debut. He split out wide here. Jackson in a pistol. Handoff here goes to Kenyon Drake, who I have on my fantasy team, and he's going to gain about 3 yards on that play. 2 yards on that play. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 from the 13-yard line. 2nd down and 8 from the 13-yard lines for Baltimore. Trevor in the chat says, should be a good game. Saints are in trouble. Ravens are just inconsistent. Absolutely they are. A lot of injuries in Baltimore. Gus Edwards, J.K. Dobbins, the top 2 running backs out. Kenyon Drake is the starting man. Isaiah Likely also going to be playing in place of Mark Andrews, the Pro Bowl tight end, who's out. Ravens with Jackson in the gun. 2nd down and 8 from the 13. Jackson takes the snap. Jackson looking downfield. Jackson moving. Jackson moves. Oh, Jackson trying to make a move. Could not get anywhere. Brought down right at that line of scrimmage, maybe a half a yard back. But a flag is down in the backfield. And Lamar's pointing in the other direction. This might be on the Saints. Brad Rogers, the referee. Hands to the face on the defense. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty, but more importantly, an automatic first down for Baltimore. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line coming up for Baltimore. So that's one way to pick up a first down. Your first down of the game if you're Baltimore.
The officials are on top of it. Lamar, he had a receiver right in front of him.
Here we go. 1st down and 10. Under 12 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Jackson and the Ravens break the huddle. Jackson calling a play at the line now, directing traffic. He's in the gun. Jackson takes the snap. Play action here. Jackson back to throw. Lamar Jackson steps up. Oh, throws a wobbler. Incomplete. Pass intended for Josh Oliver, I should say. Jackson, I think that one just kind of got away from him, possibly. Landed incomplete. So that's going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 18 for Baltimore. By the way, guys, if you're just joining us, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. 2nd and 10 coming up. Deshaun Jackson out on the sideline right now. So the Ravens going to depend on Devin Duvernay and those 2 tight ends there. Jackson in the pistol here on 2nd down and 10 from the 18. Isaiah Likely in motion. Jackson. Handoff here to Drake, and Drake's going to lose a yard, maybe 2. Brings up 3rd down and long for Baltimore.
Such a great job by Demario Davis. This is what he does. These 2 linebackers.
3rd down and 11 coming up for Baltimore.
Really
this is not great. We're in huge trouble, baby. We're in huge trouble. This ain't great. 3rd down and 11. 11:15 remaining in the game. 11:15 remaining in the first quarter. My apologies. Still scoreless. Baltimore has converted 40% on 3rd down in the past 6 games. A franchise record for them. Let's see if they can up that a little bit here. Jackson in the gun. 3rd down and 11. He takes the snap. Back to throw. Rush gets to him. Jackson gets rid of it. And it's incomplete. Intended for Isaiah Likely. Good coverage on the back end. And that was Williams for New Orleans on the play. And the Ravens going to be forced to punt. So Dennis Allen's defense stands there, and the Ravens are going to be forced to punt from their own 18. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. Punt is up and away. High punt. Short punt, but it's going to take a nice bounce, and it's going to go all the way back to about the 16, maybe 17-yard line. Amazing punt there by Stroud, and the announcers don't know it. That is a Sam Cook punt right there. That is a Sam Cook punt. It's one of those very high angle wobbling punts, one of those knuckleball punts as they call it, and it's a weird angle. The thing about those punts, when it's coming down at a weird angle, and usually when returners see it coming down at that angle, they don't return it because they're aware of the fact that it's just an easier ball to mishandle. So they're just like, let's just make sure we get possession of the ball. But what happens is when you hit it just right, like Stout did right there, you're able to have it bounce and go backwards. So even though it's a short punt, the end net is going to be absolutely a monstrosity because it's going to go and bounce all the way towards the other end zone, just like it did there. It took for example, that ball took a bounce right at the 50-yard line and then didn't stop until it got to about the 16-yard line. So absolutely amazing punt there by Stout. Pat McAfee, pay me. You guys, hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. By the way, if you guys want a good video on Sam Cook and his Cook punts, like there's like the NFL, I think NFL Network or something did like a whole thing about it. Like the NFL has a video of Sam Cook's punts, like literally just explaining them in great detail. He's revolutionized the game of punting. He did revolutionize the game of punting. He might never be, in my eyes, he's like a Hall of Famer. He's never going to get into the Hall of Fame. But if there was ever a punter that did deserve to get in the Hall of Fame, well, it's like him and Shane Leckler. But I would say, in my opinion, and granted I'm biased, Sam Cook definitely has the edge on Leckler on that one. But y'all let me know. I know there's a lot of people who want Pat McAfee to get in. I'm not against Pat McAfee getting in either. Pat McAfee has done a lot for the game outside of kicking, although he was a great punter for the Indianapolis Colts. But y'all let me know what you guys think about it in the chat. What do you guys think about this game? What do you guys think about your teams? Let me know in the chat. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Daily videos on the NFL, the NBA, and much, much more. We're also going to be talking about the World Cup for a while coming up soon. Still scoreless. First quarter, 10:36 remaining in the quarter. As we get a nice shot of Bourbon Street in New Orleans. Look at us hurl on my shrimp, as Trevor would say. Love you, Trevor. First and 10 from the 16-yard line, their own 16-yard line for Andy Dalton and the New Orleans Saints. Dalton in the gun with Alvin Kamara. Olave Johnson in the game for New Orleans. Dalton in the gun, takes the snap, looking to throw, fires, batted up in the air, intercepted, Kyle Hamilton. Kyle Hamilton has it, and he backpedals, and he's going to go all the way to the 10-yard line. Great return there by Kyle Hamilton on the interception. Let's go. And a flag is down. Oh, no.
Pass interference.
What? What?
First down against
What? Pass interference against Chuck Clark. Oh, no. What? Oh, no. I got to see this replay. Kyle, that was so what happened there was it was a slant to Juwan Johnson, and Kyle Hamilton maybe got there a little early. Not really. He was playing the ball. Kyle Hamilton was playing the ball. That's not. So it was a slant. Ball got tipped in the air. Kyle Hamilton picked it off, but they're going to call pass interference on Chuck Clark for no reason. That was not pass interference. I don't know what to say. So either way, first and 10 from the 22, their own 22 here for New Orleans. Dalton looking to throw. He's going to throw across his body, and it's going to be caught by the running back. That was Washington out of the backfield.
from the Ravens and the rookie Jordan Stout with Rashid Shaheed waiting for it. He had a chance to catch that punt. He let it bounce. Ended up better than a 50-yard punt. It cost.
He let it bounce because he was scared to catch it. That's a real thing. That's a real thing. Joe Buck doesn't know it because he doesn't care about the game, but I do. Pay me, ESPN. Second down and 3 coming up here. Hand off to Alvin Kamara on second down and 3, and Kamara's going to get within a yard of the first down. Third and short coming up for New Orleans. There's a bit of a hair. I apologize. Guys, if you haven't already done so, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, that thumbs up. You know what it does? It helps out the algorithm, it helps the channel grow, and it helps my self-esteem. So please hit that like button if you haven't already done so. So, scoreless here, 9:16 remaining in the first quarter. Third down and 1 for New Orleans from their own 31. Hand off to Alvin Kamara. He's waiting, and Kamara gets stuffed. Alvin Kamara got stuffed by Smith. Roquan Smith, the newly acquired Raven. Roquan Smith acquired from a trade from the Chicago Bears. And he makes a play in his first game as a Baltimore Raven. Number 18. Number 18 just blew that entire thing wide open, tackling Alvin Kamara, bringing up 4th down and 1, and a punt. And he gets a nice assist there from Marlon Humphrey, one of the more underrated cornerbacks in the National Football League. 4th down and 1 here. Gilliam going to be forced to punt this away. He does. He boots it away. Fair catch here called by Devin Duvernay. It's going to be a fair catch at about the 23-yard line. So That is where Lamar Jackson and company are going to start. Lamar Jackson looking to do something as opposed to nothing like on the last drive. We'll see what he can do. They're going to go to commercial break, which is a great time for me to tell y'all to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let me tell y'all about Alabama. We lost. We got 2 losses to Alabama. Roll Tide. We're still going to make the college football playoff because that's what Alabama does. Alabama can lose like 3 games and they're still going to make the college football playoff. Now, 4 games, you can't justify it. But they're going to find a way to justify a 3-loss Alabama team. Well, definitely a 2-loss Alabama team. They're going to make the college football playoff if they win out. But they're going to find a way to justify a 3-loss Alabama team to make the playoff one day. I mean like one day soon, like before they expand in like 2026 or whenever they're supposed to do that. But, oh man. Guys, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Put your questions in the chat. Let me know what you guys are thinking. What's on your mind? What do you guys think about this game so far? It's pretty freaking boring if you're not a Ravens fan, because for me, it's pretty anxiety-inducing, to be honest with you. It's very anxiety-inducing right now for me. But that's the life I chose. This is the way. I'm like a freaking Mandalorian. This is the way. This is just how it is. I'm gonna be miserable as a Ravens fan. This is what God. This is the way that God intended me. As Elon Musk is now tweeting that Twitter usage is at an all-time high. That is not a good thing for society. And I'm not even like, mind you, I'm not really even like taking sides in this whole like Twitter war that's going on. I don't really like. I think Twitter's pretty like. Whatever. Twitter's what it is. It's like terrible for discourse, right? It's always going to be terrible for discourse. Anyone who goes on Twitter and thinks they can make a point and thinks that they can, and look, I'm guilty of it. I tweet, but like anyone who goes on Twitter thinking that they can have common, rational like points made, you're fooling yourself. You can't do it. So I mean, it's kind of pointless. Other than like promoting your stuff, like I do. That's all I basically do on Twitter, or I try to do on Twitter right now. But we'll see. But yeah, no. Twitter usage is an all-time high. That is terrible for the psyche of America and the world, honestly. It's terrible. No one should be on Twitter. President Biden, abolish Twitter. Or abolish social media. Just let's get rid of it. Yes, that's me, the digital dude. Say it, abolish social media. Here we go. It's scoreless game. Lamar Jackson going to start from his own 24. They got a T formation here with a fullback and a tight end and the running back behind Lamar. Jackson, handoff to Jalen Hill. Hill picks up a couple, maybe 4, brings up 2nd down and 6 for Baltimore. Pick up a 4 there. Nice job by Jalen Hill. He was also one of those running backs who was injured last year. They lost 3 running backs. 3 running backs in the same week leading up to game 1 of last year's season opener, which is crazy. Greg Roman in his 4th year as offensive coordinator for the Ravens, potentially his last year, if you listen to fans. 2nd and 6 coming up here for Baltimore. Jackson under center. Jackson takes the snap. Play action for Jackson. He's going to throw across his body for Devin Duvernay, and Duvernay has it near a 1st down. Are they going to give it to him? They're going to mark him just short as he was out of bounds on that play. 3rd down and 1 coming up for for the Ravens after that Devin Duvernay catch. Ravens wide receivers in the NFL averaging 107 yards per game, last in the NFL, and only 9 catches per game, also last in the NFL. Let's see if they can change that here. 3rd down and 1, I formation for Baltimore. Lamar under center. Lamar, handoff to Patrick Ricard, the 300-pound fullback / defensive tackle, picks up a 1st down, gain of 2. 1st and 10 from their own 35 for Baltimore. We got Trevor saying, so I never asked you, but are you a college football fan? I'm a college football fan, yes. I'm not necessarily a fan of any one team outside of Boise State. I love Boise State. But not really a fan of any one team. I'm just a fan of good players and good football. Here we go. 1st and 10 from their own 35 for Baltimore. Jackson under center. Play action for Jackson. Looking to throw. He's got time. He fires middle of the field, and it's going to be caught on a comeback to Sean Jackson. Jackson to Jackson. You could say Jackson squared, pickup of 16, and a first down for Baltimore. First down and 10 for Baltimore coming up right at midfield, right near the 50-yard line. That was a great job by Deshaun Jackson. A helmet catch there by Deshaun Jackson, coming back to the ball and making that play. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Still scoreless. The Ravens have a first down and 10 at the Saints' 49-yard line, right near midfield. Jackson in the gun. Jackson takes the snap. Jackson hands off, and it's going to be Kenyon Drake for a gain of 4. Second down and 6 coming up. Second down from the 45-yard line.
The world is going to get a chance to see how old I feel and what I can still do. He said he cannot wait to prove the doubters wrong like he's done his entire career.
Man, we'd love to see Deshaun Jackson doing his thing, man. He's hyped. He liked that. He liked that. You like that? He liked that. We like that, Deshaun Jackson. We like that. Here we go. Second down and 6 from the Saints 45 for Baltimore. Jackson in the gun. Jackson going to keep it. Jackson looking to make a play. He can't make a play because there's nothing there, and he's going to lose 2 on the play. A loss of 2 there brings up third down and 8 for Baltimore.
He's wanting to get the ball out quick, and Pete Werner, he's the one who covers it up. Lamar Jackson. There's too many Jacksons on the field. Lamar Jackson, he kept it on the read option, and he tried to get that ball out quickly to his left, or his right, and he saw that there was nothing there. Tried to make a play with his legs, nothing going. Lost it 2. Third down and 8 coming up right from midfield. And look, Justin Tucker has made a 66-yard field goal, but you definitely want to get him something. And it was indoors. You want to get him a little closer, you would think. Here we go, Jackson firing. Caught for a first down. James Prochet II makes the catch, and he picks up a first down. A pickup of 9 on the play by James Prochet. And the Ravens do need someone to step up in that wide receiver room. You had Rashad Bateman. He's gone now. He's lost apparently for the year. And you trade away Hollywood Brown. Like, you got Devin Duvernay, James Prochet, and you're gonna have to make do with Isaiah Likely and the rest of the tight ends filling up the load there. First down and 10 from the 37-yard line. Jackson handoff to Jalen Hill. Jalen Hill looking. Jalen Hill going to be brought down for a loss of 3 on the play. Second down and 13 coming up from Baltimore. The Saints defense has been very, very good at containing this run game. It's almost like they're selling out for the run every other play. Like, they're in cover 0. Like, they are in cover 0. They're loading up the box. That was DeMario Davis there. First team All-Pro back-to-back years on that tackle. One of the captains here for the New Orleans Saints. 8 plays, 36 yards here for Baltimore. 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Second and 13 from the New Orleans 40. Jackson looking to throw. Jackson fires. Going to be caught over the middle. And still fighting for more yardage is Demarcus Robinson, the former Kansas City Chief. The forward progress gets him within a yard of a first down, so a pickup of 12 there. Great job there by Demarcus Robinson, getting up high to get that ball, and also just fighting through it. Like, he maybe picked up an extra yard that he didn't necessarily need, but he was fighting. He fought off like 3 tackles there. Sets up third down and 1 for the Baltimore Ravens. 2:22 remaining in the first quarter. Ravens go 2 tight ends here with the fullback. Jackson in the gun. Pistol formation, I should say. Jackson takes the snap. Jackson going to keep it. Jackson to his left. Picks up the first down and a little bit more. And he's going to stonate his shoulder to a Taints quarterback. And a first down for Baltimore. Pickup of about 4, maybe 5 there for Lamar Jackson. And that's the moment, that's the moment that scares defenses right there. When Lamar Jackson pulls that ball and he's off to the races, you hate to see it. Didn't quite get a block from Devin Duvernay. That could have maybe gotten more. So far, 10 plays, 52 yards here for Baltimore. About 7 minutes on this drive. First down and 10 from the Saints' 24-yard line. Jackson on the quarterback power.
Jackson going to roll out. Jackson going to throw to the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. Isaiah Likely with a touchdown for Baltimore. The rookie tight end filling in for Mark Andrews, and he did a spectacular job there. Likely. I call it likely a 24-yard touchdown catch. What great play design there. It was almost an option. It was an option quarterback power. Here's what happened. Lamar Jackson keeps it, and they're all blocking like it's a quarterback power, except for Isaiah Likely, who goes down the field into the end zone, and Lamar saw him, and he said, I can't deny that, to the end zone. 11 plays, 76 yards in 7 minutes, and the Justin Tucker extra point gives them a 7-point lead here with a minute 23 remaining in the first quarter. Oh, my God, Lamar Jackson. He is Lamarkable. Lamarkable, as they say. Guys, you guys are also Lamarkable. Hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Oh man, oh man, oh meow. Me, oh my, oh meow, as the kids say. Yeah, so the Baltimore Ravens do their business. They go down and score. Let's see if the Ravens defense can hold for the rest of this game. I'm not confident in this defense at all. We got Trevor in the chat with a few comments. Says, I remember my dad watched the Saints, and he would literally drink until the end of the game because he was nervous. Man, please stay thirsty, my friends, but drink responsibly. Trevor in the chat says, how did you feel about the upsets this weekend? I personally think it's good for college football. Look, having Tennessee at 8-0, having multiple SEC teams undefeated going into week 9, and none of those teams are Alabama is a great thing for college football. I think once that the playoff opens up, once they eventually do, they're expanding, it's a wild expansion. I think they're expanding it to a 12-team playoff, which is absolutely nuts. I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love it. The expansion is going to be great in 2026 when they finally do that. It could be a little bit before, apparently, allegedly. We'll see how realistic that is. But guys, I'm telling you, that's gonna be even better because it's actually gonna bring parity, excitement, and unpredictability back to the game of college football, and that is something it has not had for a while, and we need it. We really need it. I want to see a Boise State team go on a run and win a national championship. I want to see. I mean, that's just me. I'm a Boise State fan, but I want to see an underdog, a Cinderella team, try to run the table against one of these SEC and Pac-12 and damn Big Ten powerhouses. Although, are there really any Pac-12 powerhouses anymore? No. It's basically the Big Ten. It's 4 schools. It's Georgia, Alabama. Ohio State, and Michigan. And then Notre Dame, because everyone's got to have a Notre Dame bias. We'll give Clemson a shout, too. Yes, of course, Clemson. Lamar Jackson is the first player in NFL history with 100 pass touchdowns, 4,000 yards within his first 5 years. Nuts. And he's our quarterback. He's a quarterback, and he's the first player to ever do that. Nuts, Lamar Jackson. Elite player. And an elite kickoff here by Justin Tucker, trying to pin them back deep, and Shane's going to take it back to about the 20-yard line.
And the Saints will have it down 7, back in 30 after a word.
So New Orleans Saints going to start from right about their own 20, maybe 21-yard line. See what Andy Dalton, who again is the guy, he's the guy who's played the Ravens more times than anyone else in the league right now, other than Tom Brady. I think I'm fairly confident Tom Brady's number one if you count all the playoff games he's had, because there were some years where they played the Ravens back to back. But needless to say, Andy Dalton has played the Ravens more than 99% of the quarterbacks in the league right now. So he knows how this team works. He knows how the coaches kind of some of their tendencies. He knows John Harbaugh, and he even knows Lamar Jackson. He was there for Lamar Jackson's first few years in Baltimore. 7-0 lead here for Baltimore. A minute 20 remaining in the first quarter. Harbaugh in his 15th season as head coach. I'm old as all hell. First and 10 from their own 20 here. 5 wide for Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill is going to keep it. And he, oh my God, donated his shoulder and everything in between to Marlon Humphrey, bringing him down like a bus. Pickup of 3 yards on that play by Taysom Hill, but a flag comes flying, and it's holding on the offense. So a 10-yard penalty on New Orleans. Cesar Ruiz picks up the penalty for New Orleans, brings him back 10 yards. First and 20 coming up for the Saints. Oh, my God. And just this play. Like, I got to give Taysom Hill his due. He is exactly what people thought Tim Tebow was. Just, like, when we talk about Tim Tebow playing the H-back, remember there was a lot of talk about that when he was coming out in the draft? That's what Taysom Hill is. First and 20 from their own 10-yard line. Dalton, back to throw. Dalton's pass is deflected at the line of scrimmage. Who else but Calais Campbell? 36 years old, likely playing his last year in the National Football League. 6'8", and he's full of nothing but shame, baby. Big Mike Awesome reference there for those of you who get that. But Calais Campbell gets those big oven mitts up and just knocks that ball down. Incomplete pass, 2nd and 20 coming up. Oldest player to take a snap this season. Oldest defensive player to take a snap this season, Calais Campbell, at 36 years old. 2nd and 20 from their own 10 here for the New Orleans Saints. Ravens load up the box, showing blitz. Are they gonna? They do. The rush gets to him, but he was able to get rid of it to Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura. Kamara making a move, and Kamara picks up about 12 yards there and going to make it 3rd down and manageable for New Orleans. So we go from 2nd and 20. So the Ravens had a little bit of room to work with. They give him maybe something short. They give him something short. Great one-handed catch there by Alvin Kamara, by the way. But Kamara able to make enough of a move, pick up a nice chunk of yardage, and make it 3rd and manageable. Here we go. Big 3rd down and 8 here for New Orleans.
But they have gotten better as the years gone along. But Andy Dalton is not going to sit back there and hold the ball.
Dalton in the gun with Alvin Kamara. Taysom Hill in the game as a tight end. Dalton looking to throw. Dalton's going to be brought down and sacked. Justin Houston. Justin Houston, the former All-Pro, the former Pro Bowler, brings him down. And it's going to be a 3-and-out for the New Orleans Saints. Back right about their own 15. Right about their own 15, maybe 14-yard line is where they're going to punt the ball. And after one, it is 7-0 Baltimore. We should be up by 14. I'm mad that we're not up by 14. It's okay, though. It's okay. Oh, man, oh, man. Guys, be sure to hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. By the way, big shout out to Lamar Jackson, who just threw his 100th career touchdown. You guys remember when people said Lamar Jackson should switch positions? I am so serious about this. It's okay to get things wrong, guys. Like it is okay. The audacity, though, for some of these analysts, the dude through like, was it 4.5 years in the league right now, has won an MVP, gone to the Pro Bowl twice, made the playoffs all but 1 year, and has thrown 100 touchdowns to 37 interceptions. Over 11,000 passing yards, over 4,000 rushing yards. Became the first player to ever throw or to ever run for 4,000 yards. The fastest player, I should say, to get to 4,000 passing yard or 4,000 rushing yards and whenever, you know what I mean, guys. He's great. Lamar Jackson is great. I can't believe people wanted him to switch positions. I cannot believe. Like, honestly, if you're one of those people who genuinely believe Lamar Jackson needs to switch positions, should be fired from any analyst job, should be blacklisted from any analyst job moving forward. It's absolutely, like, despicable. To quote Stephen A. Smith, it is despicable. The unmitigated gall of some people. To quote Goldberg at Royal Rumble 2004, some people have the nerve to call Mick Foley a coward? I don't think so. The 4 people who get that reference in the world, thank you, and I love you. I also love you guys. If you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. We got daily videos on the NFL, the NBA, and much, much more. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. So, after one, it is 7-0 Baltimore. The Ravens on that last offensive series did a pretty good job there. And these young receivers are doing exactly what they need to do early. They need to step up. Lisa Salter's talking to Coach Harbaugh.
Especially on that touchdown drive.
I think a good job. The offensive line's protected pretty well.
And Coach Harbaugh doing his thing, staying even and cool. He's my players doing a good job, and we're going to go have fun.
What do you like about what you've seen so far from the new guy on defense, Roquan?
He's gotten all the plays right.
Oh, my God, we love that.
The guys are doing a good job so far. We got a long way to go.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, Coach Harbaugh is loving himself some Roquan Smith.
Thanks, Lisa. 4th down and 16, so 3 possessions, 3 punts from the Saints to open this night.
Here we go. 4th and 16. Saints on the punt. Gilligan hits it. Short punt. Going to be bounce at the 50. We're going to take a New Orleans friendly bounce and go down at about the 32.5 yard line. So 32.5 yard line, maybe 33 yard line.
That's some money on a bad pool table. Lamar Jackson can do it all on offense. 7 career games with 200 passes.
Is there some lag in the stream, guys?
No other player in the NFL.
Let me know if there is. If we got some lag in the stream, we're going to try to fix that if possible.
7.5 yards per rush, just under, is the highest by any player through 8 games since 1930.
I am looking. If we have lag in the stream, let me know, guys. Hit that like button. Also, if you haven't already done so, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Daily videos on the NFL, the NBA, and much, much more. 1st down and 10 here for Baltimore. I formation for the Ravens. Jackson, handoff to Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake trying to gain something, and he does get about 4 yards on that play. 4-yard gain by Kenyon Drake there. It's going to set up 2nd down and 6 here. Highest yards per rush, first 8 games of a season, goes to Lamar Jackson. It's between, oh my God, Beatty Feathers, big Beatty Feathers, and Jim Brown. Great company there for Lamar Jackson. 2nd down and 6 here for Lamar Jackson. Jackson in the gun. Handoff goes to Kenyon Drake, and yeah, not much going there for Kenyon Drake.
Malcolm Roach made the stop. Last time the Ravens had it, a balanced 11-play touchdown drive. They covered more than 7 minutes and ended with a touchdown throw to Isaiah Likely.
So 3rd down and 4 after the 2-yard pickup by Kenyon Drake.
I like him. I like what he has shown, and they depended on him last
So
week.
2-yard pickup there for Kenyon Drake. Brings up 3rd down and 4 from the Baltimore 39. Jackson in the pistol. Jackson takes the snap. He's going to throw it to the flat. It's going to be to Kenyon Drake, and Kenyon Drake picks up a 1st down.
Pitch and catch and a pickup of 6 yards.
Yeah, they got Werner, who's in man coverage.
So 1st down for Kenyon Drake. Guys, by the way, let me know if the stream is messing up for you guys.
Right here, but he's
I'm getting an error message in YouTube, but I'm not seeing it on my end when I on my replay. But let me know if the stream is messing up or if we're good.
for Lamar Jackson. You know, they've been working
1st and 10 here. 13 minutes remaining in the 2nd quarter. 7-0 lead here for Baltimore.
motion.
Lamar Jackson picks up a 1st down with that little toss to Kenyon Drake. 1st and 10 for Baltimore from their own 44. Jackson in the pistol. Jackson hands it off. Kenyon Drake running to his right. Kenyon Drake lowers his shoulder and gains maybe a yard there on that play. So pickup of a yard. 2nd down and 9 coming up from Baltimore from their own 45.
You know, I had a number of injuries at the running back position as well, and they have this season also. J.K. Dobbins, he went down.
That's J.K. Dobbins, baby. 2nd down and 9. 12:28 remaining in the 2nd quarter.
Tonight.
Jackson and the Ravens line up here.
More of Kenyon Drake once again.
Jackson in the gun, 3 receivers to his left. And now Kenyon Drake splits out wide. 4 receivers to his left. Jackson takes the snap. Jackson looking to throw. Jackson has some time. He's going to fire to his sideline, and it's incomplete in the area of DeMarcus Robinson and 2 Saints players. And that's going to be incomplete. Big-time 3rd down coming up for Baltimore. 3rd down and 9 from their own 45 after that incomplete pass. Jackson threw it in a double coverage there along the sideline. Bit of a dangerous throw, but able to fit it just outside the numbers enough for it to go out of bounds. Baltimore tonight is 4 of 5 on third down. Third down and 9 coming up for them. Let's see if Jackson has something in the tank here on third down. Jackson in the gun. Jalen Hill in the game. Jackson takes the snap. Looking to throw. Jackson on third down gets rushed. Jackson eludes the rush. Fumbles the football. Jackson picks it up. He's rolling to his right. Jackson fires deep downfield. And he's got a man. Oh, it's incomplete. Intended for Deshaun Jackson. Jackson couldn't hold. Deshaun Jackson, I should say, couldn't hang on. Lamar Jackson eluded a sack, like literally ripped himself out of the arms of Cameron Jordan. Rolls out, fumbles the football, picks it up, rolls to his right, looks downfield, fires a good ball for Deshaun Jackson. Great coverage on the back end there. Deshaun Jackson couldn't get it, but that was a great play by Lamar Jackson. That's why you got him on your football team. There's the punt there by Stout, and Shahid catches it at the 22-yard line. I'm telling you, man, Stout is learning these Sam Cook punts. He's learning these Sam Cook punts from Sam Cook, and those are the knuckleball punts that you really got to worry about if you're a returner. You hate those punts. That's why you never want to field them. I don't lie. I only give real takes on this channel. By the way, guys, be sure to hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. We've got daily videos on the NFL, the NBA, and much, much more. Again, we got after one, we're a little bit into the second quarter. I'm stumbling all over my words right now. We're a little bit into the second quarter right now, and the Ravens are holding on to a 7-0 lead. But we'll see if New Orleans can get things going here on offense. I think, so far, the only thing that's really worked for them has been throwing the ball to Alvin Kamara. Maybe do that a little bit more. And to Washington out of the backfield. That also did get a good gain. So maybe if the Saints start doing that, they'll start picking things up. But y'all let me know what you guys think in the chat. Hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a daily video is released. Whenever. I know I speak kind of weirdly. I'm like, whenever. Indubitably, sir. I'll have you know. Oh, you didn't know? Do. Yo, but what to call somebody? Do. Man, the New Age Outlaws. Why'd you have to go and ruin it? Damn it, Road Dogg. Why'd you have to go and ruin it? Guys, let me know what you guys want to talk about in the chat. So far, man, this NFL is weird. By the way, the big news of the day, I did a video on Frank Reich getting fired by the Colts. So that video is in the archives. Go check that out. YouTube.com/RealTakeSports. I did not do a video about Jeff Saturday just randomly being named head coach of the Colts. This man was on First Take this week. And he's the head coach, or the interim head coach, just a few days later of the Indianapolis Colts. I don't know how that happens. Freaking wild. Absolutely freaking wild. You know what else is wild? You guys, if you don't hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever one of our daily videos is released.
I got scared.
Okay, don't get scared later.
I don't want to get in trouble. It's our first year.
Here we go. 1st and 10 coming up for New Orleans.
From the 22, first down for the Saints, who have 32 yards and 2 first downs.
1st and 10 here for New Orleans. Dalton, play action, looking to throw. He's going to throw to his tight end. Caught there for a nice pickup there of 8 yards on that play. That was Trotman, the tight end for New Orleans, picking up 8, bringing up 2nd down and 2. 2nd down and 2 coming up here for the New Orleans Saints. 2nd down and 2. Here we go. 2nd down and 2 from the 30. Dalton in the gun. Dalton under center. Doesn't matter. The whistle is blown. The play is blown dead, and they're going to call false start on the New Orleans Saints. False start with 11:10 to go. Going to bring them back 5 yards. Make it 3rd down and 7. That was Ryan Rams. Not gonna mispronounce his last name. That was Ryan. That was Ryan on the Saints. Picking up the false start. 2nd down and 7. So we enter under 11 minutes remaining in this half. Here we go. The big man, Taysom Hill, number 7, is in at quarterback. Let's see what they do here. Maybe a run to the right, a power run for Taysom Hill to the right. Let's see. And it's going to be a handoff to Washington, and Washington's going to get stuffed for a loss of 2. 3rd down and long coming up for New Orleans. Another 3rd down and long coming up for New Orleans, I should say, because it just seems like no matter what they do, they just keep getting caught at 3rd and long.
He's right there. And then if he's not able to make the play, then you got Marcus Peters. And I like the way these corners have been rallying to the football. But Oweh is a guy.
So 3rd down and 8. Taysom Hill not in at quarterback anymore. Andy Dalton is back in. Dalton in the gun with Alvin Kamara. Dalton takes this. Oh, whoa! And I think the Ravens jumped. And they get those 5 yards back. None of this ever happened, people. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 for New Orleans. Neutral zone infraction on Baltimore. So neutral zone infraction on Baltimore. That was Justin Houston, number 50, on the neutral zone infraction. He was trying to get a step over Andy Dalton. And now if you're the New Orleans Saints, you maybe got some options here. But you're not going to run it, are you, on 3rd down and 3? Maybe you do. Maybe you do. 3rd down and 3 here for New Orleans. Trying to avoid back-to-back 3-and-outs. Dalton in the gun. He takes the snap. Back to throw. Throws to his right, to his tight end. And that was to Johnson. Well short of a 1st down. Going to bring up, I should say, 4th down and 2. And another punt for the New Orleans Saints with under 9:30 remaining in this half.
Well, that's maddening for Dennis Allen. Wow.
Damn right it's maddening for Dennis Allen. It's maddening for me, and I'm not even rooting for the Saints.
Relatively short yardage, and you don't.
So another back-to-back 3-and-outs here for the New Orleans Saints. Devin Duvernay back to return for Baltimore. See maybe some trickery with Taysom Hill on this play. Maybe. You never know. Nope. They're going to punt it. Punt is up and away. Returnable from the 20, but he's going to call a fair catch at about the 19-yard line. And that is where Lamar Jackson and company are going to start, from the 19-yard line. Let's see if they can put more points on the board when they return from commercial break. 7-0 Baltimore as we enter under 9 minutes to play in the first half. Remember, Baltimore did kick off, so Baltimore will receive the second half kickoff. My Baltimore Ravens will receive the second half kickoff. And so far, they've done a pretty okay job here. Like, offensively, it's been a bit short, but, you know, it's okay. We'll pick things up, man. We lost Rashad Bateman. We're missing Mark Andrews. The fact that we're up right now, it still scares me because our defense is absolute garbage and they can't hold a league worth crap. But you're telling me there's a chance. I'm literally Ace, or not Ace Ventura. I'm literally Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber. You're telling me there's a chance. But guys, let me know if you guys think there's a chance for either of these teams to make the playoffs. I mean, the Saints, say what you want. They're only a game back in their division. They're 3-5. They could lose today and still be only a game and a half back. That's how terrible that NFC South is. That's how terrible that division is. And if your team is in the NFC South, I apologize. Your division absolutely sucks. Like garbage, as they say. Garbage, as they say in France. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh, I'm sweaty under here. Someone turned the heat up, and I'm in the basement, and I'm like sweating bullets down here. In the studio of this undisclosed location. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, guys, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We got plenty of stuff to talk about. Let me know what you guys want to talk about in the chat. Put your questions in the chat. Even if you don't leave a super chat, we'll get to your questions. So definitely put them in there. If you guys do want to leave a super chat, support the channel, and guarantee your question or statement gets a detailed answer, be sure to do that with the super chat feature in the chat right there. Man, oh man, oh man, as we wait. By the way, guys, I'm going to keep plugging this because we had a good day on TikTok today. We had a video that actually went mini viral, 158,000 views. So we're going to be posting stuff on there regularly, just like we do here. It's going to be largely the same content. We're maybe going to experiment a little more with some other stuff on TikTok as well, but for right now, it's going to be very similar content. But go subscribe or follow us on TikTok at Real Take Sports. Follow us on Twitter too, by the way, at Real Take Sports. Lamar Jackson in on 1st down and 10 from his own 19. 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. Jackson changes the play at the line. 1st and 10 from his own 19. Up 7-0. Ricard in motion. Play action here for Jackson. Looking to throw. He's got time. He's going to float it up for Isaiah Likely, and it's going to be incomplete. Oh, Lamar Jackson overthrew his man, had Isaiah Likely wide open, could have been a touchdown potentially, but Jackson just overthrew him, overshot that pass, and unable to connect with his tight end there, Isaiah Likely, for a touchdown. And that was just maybe he was accounting for Mark Andrews' speed, man. Oh. So 6 for 11 is Jackson, 72 yards in that touchdown. 9 minutes to play in this game. Ravens up by 7. 2nd down and 10 from their own 19. Jackson, play action, fires downfield for Jackson and Deshaun Jackson on the sideline. Oh, great catch, and that was Tyrann Mathieu. Almost undercut that route, almost intercepted Lamar, but there is a flag on Baltimore. Ineligible player downfield, and that's coming back. That 1st down's coming back, and we're losing yardage too. They're gonna call that on Moses, our offensive tackle, saying he was illegal man downfield. You hate to see it. Gosh darn it! Come on, Malik. So Baltimore Ravens now facing a 2nd down and 15. Damn it. 2nd down and 15 from their own 14. That was a great throw by Lamar and a great catch by my man Deshaun Jackson. Doesn't matter. 2nd and 15 here for Baltimore. Mike Davis in at running back. Jackson play action, rolls to his right. Got to step up. Pump fakes. Jackson looking to avoid the throw. He's going to get rid of it to Mike Davis. Mike Davis making a play, and Mike Davis actually picks up a nice chunk of yardage on that play. Lamar Jackson was dead to rights. He's able to just do a little bit of a backyard shovel. Oh, not a shovel pass, but like he threw it. Like he threw it like a duck to Davis there in the backfield in the flat. And Davis able to put some work in and pick up a nice chunk of yardage and make it 3rd down and manageable for Baltimore. Officially going to be 3rd down and 8 for Baltimore. Under 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Jackson in the gun. 3 receivers to his right. Jackson takes the snap. Jackson back to throw. Jackson rolling to his right. He steps up. He's going to throw it short for Oliver, who's wide open on a crosser. And Oliver's going to take it for a 1st down all the way down to the 40-yard line. Ed Oliver with a nice gain there.
Some confusion underneath. I don't know if it was Matthew here, but they've got it covered initially. But then when you see Oliver come across, they get confused there. You see 2 guys take off, and they vacate him.
So that was Josh Oliver there for Baltimore.
That tight end hasn't
I said Ed earlier, didn't I? Ed Oliver. Who is that? Oh, somebody. But that was Josh Oliver. Excuse me. Nice crossing route there. Able to pick up a nice chunk of yardage and a 1st down. 1st and 10 from their own 40 here. Jackson's going to keep it on the read option. Jackson's going to scamper and pick up maybe 5 on that play. They're going to give him 6, actually. So nice gain there. Pick up of 6 for Lamar Jackson. 2nd down and 4 coming up for Baltimore from their own 46. Under 7 minutes to play. 2nd down and 4 coming up for Baltimore. From their own 46, Jackson and the Ravens breaking the huddle now. I want to see what they can do. Just throw it 5 wide with Lamar. I want to see. Just take a shot downfield. Let's see what we got. Play clock under 5 seconds now. They got to get set and and get this playoff. They do. It's going to be a handoff to Jalen Hill, and Jalen Hill gets absolutely nothing. Gets swallowed up by Turner and company. Third down coming up for Baltimore. Third down and basically 4 for Baltimore. They're going to give him a little bit of an... wow, that is a generous spot. They're going to give it third down and 3. So third down and 3 for Baltimore. 6 minutes to go. Going to be ball at their own 47-yard line. Is that Daft Punk in the audience? That's crazy. Third down and 3. Jackson in the gun. 5 wide for Baltimore. Jackson from his own 47. Takes the snap. Play action. Read option. Jackson keeping it. He's got a first down and more. Jackson with a first down all the way down into the New Orleans 40, or across the inside of New Orleans 40, I should say. Great block there by Malik Moses, the right tackle for Baltimore, opening up the Red Sea for Lamar Jackson, and Jackson able to use his speed and get a nice pickup there all the way into New Orleans territory. They're going to call it first down and 10 for the Ravens. Ravens 6 for 8 with these long drives converting on third down. First and 10 from the New Orleans 36. Play action. Jackson going to throw to James Prochet, who took a helmet shot but held on. A pickup of 12 yards on the play and a first down for Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. Very long drive here. It started with 9 minutes. We're now under 5 minutes to play for Baltimore. They're chewing up clock, and they're playing effective football. Here are the Baltimore Ravens. Guys, if you haven't already done so, do me a big-time favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever one of our daily videos is released. First and 10 for Baltimore. Ball at the New Orleans 24. Jackson in the gun with Kenyon Drake. Jackson drops back to pass. Jackson looking. Jackson gonna fire downfield to the end zone over the head of Demarcus Robinson. He couldn't connect with him. Just over the head. Just too much on it for Lamar. And he's beating himself up because he should have had a touchdown, and he knew it. He had Demarcus Robinson right there, and he just overshot it, and Lamar Jackson overthrows another receiver here on this drive. Would have been a touchdown.
Demarcus Robinson is there on the back line.
Just overthrew him.
And then after the play, a player's down for the Saints.
And there's a Saints player down. That's Taylor in the backfield. Look, rookie cornerback for the Baltimore Ravens down, or sorry, for the New Orleans Saints, I should say, down. We got the NFL Live bots in the chat. That's great. So here's what we'll do. We're going to hide you from the channel. We're going to report you. And we're going to block you. Guys, if you haven't already done so, do me a big time favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. We got daily videos on the NFL, the NBA, and much, much more. So be sure to subscribe so you guys can stay notified, stay tuned, and stay updated on all the shenaniganery that's happening in this on this channel. Yo, okay, I got a big question for everyone in the chat. As far as fast food goes, what's your guys' preference? Because I'm not a huge fan of Burger King. I'm not a huge fan of Checkers. I'm not a huge fan of, honestly, any fast food, really. Really, Taco Bell is like that's my thing. I will give myself Taco Bell once a month. Because Taco Bell is the shiznit. I love Taco Bell. I think it's the premier fast food. If you disagree with me, I need answers why. You need to give me, I need like ECRs, extended responses. I need essays written. I need citations on why Taco Bell sucks. Let me know in the chat. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Yeah, baby. So, yeah, Ravens up 7-0. They're looking to go up by more. They're going to be facing a second down and 10 after that Lamar Jackson incomplete pass. And look, Lamar Jackson had his man. Like I said it before, I'll say it again. Lamar had his man. He should have. He should have known better, man. This dude should have known better. Like, come on, Lamar. Gotta. It's got to fit it in there. I know I'm saying that, but Lamar's a great quarterback. As Monday Night Football are showing some highlights, some pictures of the Ravens who won the Super Bowl here 10 years ago in this stadium. Ed Reed, Ray Lewis's last game as a Raven. Ed Reed's last game as a Raven. Joe Flacco's ascension to money, and then one playoff victory after that. But hey, it was a run. 2nd down and 10 here for Baltimore. 7-0 lead for them as they are driving 8 plays, 57 yards, 4 minutes, 46 seconds of game time on this drive. Mike Davis is the running back with Lamar Jackson, who's in the pistol. Now that he goes to the gun. Jackson takes the snap. Jackson got to keep it. Ooh, Jackson eludes a man. Jackson going to make a move. Jackson goes down at the 10-yard line. Just shy of the 10-yard line. A nice run and a pickup of about 12 by Lamar Jackson on that run. 1st down for Baltimore. And man, like Lamar Jackson, the way he's been just shrugging off would-be sacks for any other player in this game is absolutely like insane. This is a highlight reel he's putting on, and he's having an average, a below average game for Lamar Jackson, and he's putting on the highlight reel. Jackson, 1st down and 10 from the 12-yard line. It's a keeper for Jackson. He's running to his left, and he's not going to gain much there. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Ravens. Deep, though, in Saints territory. 3:16 remaining in the 2nd quarter on some Austin Shiznit. It's J.K. Dobbins. 10 plays, 69 yards. Nice. 6:09. 6 minutes and 9 seconds. Taken away on this drive. Nice. So many nice things about this drive. 2nd down and 10 from the Saints 12-yard line. Jackson to throw. He fires to a man. It's Kenyon Drake in the flat, and Kenyon Drake gets out of bounds right at that 1st down marker. Going to be 1st and goal from the 2-yard line for Baltimore. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line for Baltimore, and they're going to have a chance to just punch it in here and be up 14-0 going into halftime. Or close to the end of the half, basically. Here we go. Come on, Baltimore. Come on, baby. 1st and goal from the 2. They're going to be forced to run a play here before the 2-minute warning. Kenyon Drake in the backfield with Lamar Jackson. Come on, baby. Let's go. Come on. Jackson, pistol. Takes the snap. Gonna hand it off, and Drake's gonna walk it in for a touchdown. 14-0 lead for Baltimore. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Kenyon Drake. Another rushing touchdown for him. My man is killing it right now. Killing it. Hell yeah. Let's go, Baltimore. 14-0. Just a few seconds shy of the 2-minute warning. Baltimore leads New Orleans in the Superdome. 12 plays, 81 yards in 7 minutes, 5 seconds for Baltimore. Here's the kick for Justin Tucker, and it's right down the middle, 14-0 lead. And the Baltimore Ravens, baby, are in business. 14-0, baby, and let's make it. Let's try to put some more points on the board, baby. Let's try to put some more points on the board. I want it. I want it all. I'm getting greedy with these points. The Ravens, I want them to double down. Send Justin Tucker out there for a 75-yard field goal indoors. Let him shatter his own record. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Get this 3 and out. Let's send JT out there and go up 17-0 at halftime and then still find a way to blow this lead because that's what the Ravens do. That's what the Ravens do. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy as hell we're up 14-0. I'm not going to let this team off the hook for all of those blown leads. All of those wins we 100% should have won that Miami game. I don't care what anyone says. Like, we gave it to Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins. That was given. That was a gift. There was like a get well soon gift to Tua before he was even injured. So like in my mind, we definitely should be 6-2, but we're 5-3. Hopefully on our way to being 6-3. My hair is a mess right now. Should get a haircut, shouldn't I? Woof. Look at that. Although I don't know, it looks like the bedhead. Get the bedhead here. Anyway, guys, if you guys have any barber recommendations, let me know. Hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. 14-0 lead here for Baltimore with 2 minutes remaining in this half. Ravens, remember, will receive the second half kickoff, so they're gonna potentially be able to double dip here. Like if they're able to, because New Orleans has been going 3 and out with consistency. If they can force another 3 and out, Ravens still have all 3 timeouts. Like if you get to the 50-yard line, you got a chance to put points on the board. That's the crazy thing with Justin Tucker. You get to the 50, there's a chance. Because remember that 66-yarder, he did barely hit it. He did barely hit that 66-yarder in Detroit, but he did hit it, and it was indoors. So like he's got leg, he's got some leg. We'll see if my man can do it though. We'll see. Pretty sure they sent him out for like a 66-yarder last week too, and he missed it. It was blocked. He didn't miss it. It was blocked, but had it not been blocked, would have been good. Crazy day. Frank Reich being fired mid-season and replaced with Jeff Saturday that was not on my NFL bingo card. Nothing that's happening in this NFL season right now was on my NFL bingo card. Geno Smith potentially being the MVP, not on my NFL bingo card, people. Football is weird. Here we go. 14-0 lead for Baltimore. Justin Tucker on to kick off with 2 minutes remaining in this half. It's going to be a touchback. And Dalton and the Saints are going to start from their own 25-yard line. See if Andy Dalton can muster up some offense here for New Orleans. As they're showing the numbers for poor Frank Reich. 40, 33-1. Started 7 different quarterbacks. Only 14 points per game this season. Second lowest in the NFL. It's not great. Here we go. New Orleans' offense is also not great. Let's see if they can change that here. 4 drives, only 2 first downs to show for it. Dalton takes the snap and is blocked at the line of scrimmage. Justin Matabike knocking that ball down, getting those big oven mitts up, forcing an incompletion. Clock is stopped with 1 minute, 56 seconds remaining. Saints with the ball at their own 25, second down and 10 coming up. They've had 2 straight 3 and outs. They're facing a second down and 10. Let's see if they can make something happen here. Hey, man, when in doubt, give the ball to Alvin Kamara. You got to put points on the board. Here we go. Handoff goes to Kamara, and they listen to me. Why did you listen to me? Because that was a really good play call. Picks up 9 there on the run, does Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura. 3rd down and 1 here. They're going to go hurry up. 3rd down and 1. From their own, 3rd down in inches, basically. Do a QB sneak, pick up this first down. That's what they do. I'm literally Tony Romo right now. They pick up a first down, 1 minute and 30 remaining in this quarter, in this half, I should say. Saints have all 3 timeouts, as do the Ravens. Ravens up 14-0. And there's an injured New Orleans Saints down. It's one of their offensive linemen. They're going to be forced to burn a timeout. So, but timeout they're probably going to need to use anyway. So, clock is stopped with 1:21 remaining in the second quarter. Remember, the Ravens do receive the second half kickoff. So, the Saints really need to get on the board. You would really love a touchdown here. Just go down, take up the entire time, and get a touchdown. But points right now, any semblance of momentum and offense would be good for the New Orleans Saints in this game. Not that I want that to happen. I really don't. Don't do it. Stop listening to me and my good play calling, Andy Dalton. I need to stop. Maybe Dalton's like got my room bugged or something. Like I'll go. Yeah, we'll see. Guys, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. The paranoid NFL fan is coming out in me right now. The paranoid NFL fan that I try to hide, that I try to deny being, which we all are. If you love football, you're always a little paranoid. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Guys, we're heading down the home stretch of this first half. If you haven't already done so, do me a big-time favor. Leave a big-time thumbs up on this video. It really helps out the algorithm more than you guys could know. Because YouTube right now, the way it's set up, like they've kind of changed their formatting. The algorithm's also changing apparently. And we don't know really what's going to happen with it, as with most social media. So please hit that thumbs up button. That's like the best way to support the channel. Like that means more people are going to see the stream. More people are going to be able to join the stream. More people are going to be join our Real Take community. There we go. Community that we're trying to build, and just be a part of the awesomeness that is Real Take. So please, if you haven't already done so, please hit that thumbs up button. Hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. It's my plea to you. Then I'm going to plea to you like 8 more times throughout the stream. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. As good old Sean Ross Sapp would say, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I'm from Kentucky. Love you, Sean. Love you, Sean Ross Sapp. Inspiration of mine in the wrestling business, as Booker T would say. So it was Eric McCoy.
Limped away a moment ago. And Cesar Ruiz, who played center in Michigan.
That was Eric McCoy, the starting center for the Saints, who's on the sidelines with an injury. So Saints have their backup center in right now.
McCoy forces that shift up front. And a first down.
So Cesar Ruiz in at center for New Orleans. Let's see if they're going to be affected by this at all. First and 10 here for New Orleans. Dalton back to pass. Dalton rolling, running. Going to throw, and it's going to be caught. Complete. 13-yard pickup. Traquan Smith, and a first down for New Orleans near midfield, right at their own 49-yard line. 2 timeouts remaining for New Orleans. We're under a minute to play. Dalton takes the snap. He's going to fire, and it's going to be caught by Callaway. Pickup of about 6 as he takes a seat. Now under 50 seconds remaining. And the Saints going hurry up here. Dalton has run this hurry up offense before. He knows exactly what it's about. Dalton on 2nd down and 3 takes the snap. Looking to throw. He's going to fire. Caught to a wide open Marquez Callaway inside the 35. Now the Saints, I believe, just took a timeout with 33 seconds remaining. Yep, timeout taken here by New Orleans. Their second charge timeout. So 2 timeouts already taken on this drive for New Orleans. They're inside the Ravens 35, so they're going to be able to put some points on the board, you would think, before halftime. And remember, the Ravens do receive the second half kickoff.
Show us what he can do when he's got a chance to look downfield.
Yeah, I mean, after Baltimore was able to go down and come away with that touchdown, it was time. They had to get something going, especially as you
Damn right, Troy Aikman. Great insight by the alleged Hall of Famer, Troy Aikman. Dalton tonight, 8 of 11, 75 yards. He's just looking to improve that and maybe get into the end zone here. 33 seconds, ball at the Ravens 32. Dalton takes the snap. Dalton going to throw it short to Alvin Kamara, and he's tackled after a gain of a yard. Roquan Smith tackles him, and they're going to be forced to burn their final timeout here with 25 seconds remaining in this half. 2nd and 9 here for the New Orleans Saints.
There's nobody else there. You see everybody else is turned and running.
2nd and 9 here for New Orleans.
And there's no guarantees he makes the play. So
ball at the Baltimore 31. No timeouts remaining for New Orleans.
Last play limping. But now 25 seconds left. No timeouts. And a 2nd down and 9 for New Orleans, down 14.
Well, you see him leave the game, and they bring Jason Pierre-Paul in. But Pierre-Paul is now out. Might have been Patrick Queen that they bring in.
So here we go. 14-0 lead for the Ravens. 25 seconds remaining in this half. New Orleans with the ball at the Ravens 31. Dalton takes the snap. Dalton fires downfield. It's going to be caught. Oh, my God. How do you let Chris Olave get that wide open? First down, and Chris Olave gets out of bounds, stops the clock with 20 seconds left. Oh, my God. He beat Marcus Peters on an out route. Oh, my God. First and 10 for New Orleans with 20 seconds remaining. A stop clock at the Baltimore 15-yard line. Oh, my God. God darn it. First and 10 here for Andy Dalton. Ball at the Baltimore 15, 20 seconds remaining. No timeouts for New Orleans. He takes the snap, back to throw, fires to the end zone. Has a man, it's Callaway, and he dropped it. Thank God. Marquez Callaway had a wide open touchdown, and he literally dropped it. 7 points dropped by Callaway, and it was Peters who got beat again on the outside. Oh, thank God. Butterfingers by Marquez Callaway. Oh, thank God. Oh, my God. 15 seconds remaining. Second down and 10 from the Baltimore 15. No timeouts remaining for New Orleans. Dalton takes the snap, pump fakes, fires to the end zone. It's a fade. It's tipped in the air, and it's incomplete with 11 seconds remaining in the half. So third down and 10 from the Baltimore 15 for New Orleans. 11 seconds remaining in the second quarter. You got a chance to maybe put up one more shot to the end zone. Oh, my God, I'm sweating. I need my San Pellegrino. The crowd does want a flag on Marlon Humphrey. No, I don't see anything. There's nothing penalty worthy. Third down and 10 for New Orleans. With the ball at the Baltimore 15. Potentially their last gasp. Fires to the end zone, and it's over the head of Olave. Incomplete with 5 seconds remaining. Fourth down and 10. And a field goal coming up for the Saints. So the ball at the 15 is going to be about a 33-yard attempt. But a 33-yard attempt coming up for the Saints. See if they can put points up on the board before this quarter is over. Before this half is over. Remember, Baltimore receives the second half kickoff. They're going to say 33 yards. Will Lutz knocks it down. And they're going to call it a half. That is halftime here from New Orleans, and the score at halftime is New Orleans 3, the Ravens 14. Ravens leading by 11 going into halftime right now. So, look, it's not perfect. It's not great, if we're being honest. If I'm being honest with y'all, it's not great. Ravens should be leading by at least 21. Lamar Jackson has missed on 2 touchdowns downfield. We did score on one of those drives, so we got that one back. But the other one, we ended up going 3 and out on. Look, it isn't perfect. The Ravens are winning, but we're on the road. And as you know with the Baltimore Ravens, no lead is ever safe. No lead is ever safe with my team. So they need to keep doing exactly what they're doing, running the ball great. These these option plays with Lamar Jackson are working a trick. Let's keep doing that. Let's keep doing our thing. And just for the life of me, please, Marcus Peters, just play safe defense. But get my man in zone. Don't make him, please, play Mike McDonald, whatever your name is, our defensive coordinator. Get his ass in zone. Like what we were successful at. We're not good at man. We're obviously not good at man defense. Don't play cover 0 when we know our cornerbacks can't cover. Jeez. Anyway, guys, hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever one of our new videos is released. We got daily videos on the NFL, the NBA, much more. Put your questions in the chat. My hair is a mess. It's falling out literally as we're talking because the Baltimore Ravens cannot make this brown man happy. Like literally, nothing can make this brown man happy right now. The Ravens are playing as I try to make a weird mohawk, faux hawk. I need to get a haircut. Wow, I really need to get a haircut. Don't look at me. I'm hideous. But yeah, Okay, need to stop looking at my hair. We'll worry about premature baldness later. But guys, we have a bunch to talk about as far as news goes. Again, if you were the one person, if you were Mattress Mike or Mattress Mac, I should say, from Houston, and you had Jeff Saturday being named the head coach, the interim head coach, I should say, of the Indianapolis Colts midway through the season, I would have laughed at you. Because I'm like, my man's on First Take. He's arguing with Stephen A about basic football stuff. Stephen A's trying to explain to him why an incompletion isn't an incompletion. Jeff Saturday, what do you mean is an incompletion? Well, there you go. But Jeff Saturday being named head coach of the Indianapolis Colts is a wild, wild thing. This has been the most unpredictable NFL season of my entire life. Like, I argue that, like, last year was like the best season of football, I think. Like, there were just so many great games. Just so many great games last year. Like, last year it was just great football week in, week out. This year it's just unpredictable, wild, absolute a mess. The NFL's a mess this year, but like I can't turn away. It's like one of those types of mess. I'm just like, oh my god, there's so much to talk about. The Packers have lost 5 straight. They're 3-6. We got Geno Smith, who's like the front runner right now for MVP. Like, it's crazy. Like, if it were to stop right now, midway through the season, like, Geno Smith is the MVP. Like, I don't even know who else is in that category right now. Like, it's like Geno Smith is running away with this right now. Like, he's playing great football. You could argue Patrick Mahomes, I think, too. Obviously, you could always argue Patrick Mahomes, but my G. Like, and like, I mean, look, if he plays the way he is right now, if he just continues to play like this, he's gonna win Comeback Player of the Year, 100%. He's gonna win Comeback Player of the Year, and like we're talking about, who deserves to be Coach of the Year, guys. Yes, give it to Nick Sirianni, maybe. Give it to a few players, but like, I'm telling you this. I'm telling you all this. The guy who deserves a lot of credit and it won't get any of it is Pete Carroll. This is a team that was supposed to go like 2-15. Everyone had getting the number 1 overall pick. They're not only like about to make the playoffs, but like they're doing a great job right now. They're doing a great job at just making sure that Geno Smith is gonna win this MVP. It's crazy. And like, obviously you got to give a lot of credit to their cornerback, Tariq Woolen. Their cornerback is doing a great job as well. But yeah, so I mean, it's just absolute craziness. I'm trying to think who else is in the MVP category, man. Like, Geno Smith. I think Geno Smith is going to win MVP. Like, if the season ended today, the MVP goes to Geno Smith. I'm sorry. We could talk about Jalen Hurts. We could talk about all these other guys. But what Geno Smith is doing, the accuracy which he's throwing the ball, he's on pace to set an NFL record for completion percentage. My G. It's just like, my man's just... He's goating himself right now. He's goating himself right now, is Geno Smith. That's what he's doing. He's like, the Jets, he's like, I'm going to give the Seattle Seahawks precisely what the Jets saw in me 10 years ago. That is what I'm going to do in 2022. I'm going to just mess up everyone's odds. The one person who had Seattle winning their division who had that parlay or whatever is going to be like so freaking lit at this. Like, he must be ecstatic right now. Guys, if you haven't already done so, excuse me while I was answering a text or two. Guys, if you haven't already done so, do me a big-time favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever new videos are released. You got daily videos on the NFL, the NBA, and much, much more. If you guys want to follow us on all of our awesome socials, be sure to follow us on Twitter and TikTok at Real Take Sports. Follow us on Instagram at Real Take Sports Talk. for all of our wonderful content and wonderful imagery that we have up there to stay updated on all the happenings of the Real Take universe. The RTU, as I like to say. The good old RTU. And put your questions in the chat, guys. This is an interactive stream, trying to make sure that people get their questions read out loud. You want to guarantee that your question or statement gets read out loud, as always, be sure to leave a super chat. It's a great way to help out the channel and get your question a detailed response. So if you could spare that much, you can. Or you can just put your question in the chat, and we'll just get to it anyway. So do that, guys, if you haven't already done that. As I am sorry, I'm checking. By the way, the Manning cast is going on right now. And I'm like I watched. Here's the thing. The wild thing is I always used to love the Manning cast. Like last season, I loved it. I haven't done it a lot this year, or I haven't seen it a lot this year because I've been doing these streams. Last week, I decided, okay, I'm going to watch the Manning cast and just enjoy football. It is the best way, outside of watching me react, it is the best way to watch Monday Night Football. Like there is, me, and I'm not saying I'm as good as Eli Manning and Peyton Manning, but I'm better. You know, look, it's just the truth. Truth hurts sometimes, doesn't it? But in all seriousness, the sheer, it's hilarious. Like, these are the two of the blandest white dudes on the planet, right? And they're just funny as all hell. And the best thing about it is Eli's way funnier than Peyton. He's so much funnier than Peyton. I don't know how to explain it. I'll never forget Eli Manning flipping the bird to the camera on live TV, and Peyton just being like, "Whoa, Eli, okay, now, come on now, fella, come on now, FEC or FCC violation." Jesus, that's too in the weeds on the FEC stuff, aren't I? Too in the weeds on politics in general, aren't I? It be like that. Guys, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever any video is released. What the hell? Did Daniel Radcliffe get blocked on Twitter? No way. They blocked Harry Potter on Twitter? They suspended... Stop. They did not suspend Daniel Radcliffe on Twitter. They did. So Elon Musk's Twitter just blocked Daniel Radcliffe because they thought he was impersonating Weird Al Yankovic because he was promoting a movie where he plays Weird Al Yankovic. Look, I'm one of those people who has always thought that Twitter was a joke. Twitter's been a joke for a very long time. Literally, it was just a place to post memes for a while. And then, it got serious and people, whatever, right? Now people, it went from meme to serious and so quick. And I don't know. It's just going back to being a weird meme. Weird Al Yankovic, oh my God. Weird Al Yankovic has updated us. Oh no, they suspended Daniel Radcliffe's account. Wasn't it obvious he was doing a parody? This is the dude who he was impersonating saying this. Oh my God. Twitter can't take a joke. Elon Musk's Twitter is all for free speech unless you're making jokes, which is the whole point of this app 12 years ago when it came out. Oh my God. We live in a society. That much is true, folks. We live in a society. Yeah, wow. Yeah. Wow, Geno Smith, man, he is killing it right now. Geno Smith is Patrick Mahomes may be throwing the ball just as good as, he's throwing the ball better than Geno Smith. I mean, if Patrick Mahomes ends up winning the MVP over Geno Smith, I think that's fine. But man, I really it would be I think the perfect cap to how weird this season has been would be Geno Smith winning the MVP. That would be the perfect cap to all the weirdness that we've witnessed over the past number of months. Just, oh yeah, and casually, Geno Smith is the MVP. Bada bing, bada boom, here you go. That's football this year. That's just what football is this year. craziness, guys. If you haven't already done so, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. As we're getting ready to start the second half, Baltimore Ravens will receive the second half kickoff whenever that does happen. That Baltimore defense playing really good outside of that 2-minute drill the Saints ran to end the second quarter. The Saints have done absolutely nothing on offense.
Holiday your way. Moments away from the kickoff here to start the second half.
Joe Buck, man. This dude is so boring. Oh, okay. No one's even on the field right now. So Baltimore about to get the ball back here. The Ravens have led by 10 or more points in all of their first 9 games, and we're still somehow 5-3 right now. Blasphemous. Every other team on this list that has done that was 9-0. Every other team was 9-0. Of course, my Ravens had to drop 3. Of course they did. Mother, man. Second half coming up. Damn it.
They've got to be better there, but it's hard when you're going up against someone like Lamar Jackson and you're not getting
all right, here we go.
Your own offense. So that was a good way to at least finish. I know that
14-3 lead here for the Baltimore Ravens. As Will Lutz on to kick off to start this second half. He does. The ball is kicked off. The second half is underway, and the Ravens are going to start from their own 25. That ball goes for a touchback. As I'm trying to adjust just a little bit. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go.
I think what we got to be able to do offensively is we've got to be able to run the ball, which is going to slow down the rush. It's going to give us a lot better chance to operate the passing game. Lamar Jackson puts a different.
So here we go. Okay, I don't care. I love you, Dennis Allen. I don't care about this interview. Let's get to football. My Ravens are playing, baby.
Our responsibility on every play to make sure we keep it contained.
Here we go. First down and 10 for Baltimore from their own 25. Pistol formation for Baltimore. Jackson takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake has some room. He makes a spin move, and Kenyon Drake picks up 6 on that play. Nice run there on first down. Sets up second down and 4 for Baltimore.
Our own Lisa Salters. Glenn Salters, born November 7th, 1932 in Spartanburg, South Carolina, celebrated.
Oh, my God. Glenn Salters. Is that Lisa Salters' grandfather? Oh, that's Lisa Salters' father. Born 1932, 90 years old. Big shout out to Glenn Salters. And Miss Lisa. Here's a run on second down for Kenyon Drake and explodes for a nice gain. 12-yard pickup, and he's out across the 47-yard or the 45-yard line for Baltimore. Nice run there. Run to the left. They pull both of the tackles. There's a big pull right there. Some big men. They pull the tackles, and they're able to get a good, and Kenyon Drake's able to get a good enough block. Pick up 12 on that play. Ball at the 45-yard line. Their own 45. First and 10 for Baltimore. They bring in Patrick Ricard. He changes the play. Does Lamar Jackson. Lamar takes the snap. Handoff. Going to go to Kenyon Drake. He finds a hole. Kenyon Drake attacks, and he picks up 4 yards on the play. But a flag is thrown, and it looks like this one might be coming back, and it's going to be on Baltimore. Holding on my boy Ronnie Stanley. Finally. Ronnie Stanley, at least he's healthy enough to get called for holding. This man has not played a game in 2 years. By the way, big shout out to him. Big shout out to him. We're coming back. So Ravens now going to be facing a first down and 20 as John Harbaugh is pissed. 13:24 to go in the third quarter. Jackson in the gun. Ball at their own 35, first and 20 for Baltimore. Jackson takes the snap. Jackson play action. Back to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to check it down. It's going to be caught out of the backfield by Jalen Hill. 9-yard pickup. A nice gain there by Jalen Hill. That little scamper from the backfield. Second down and 11 coming up for Baltimore.
They're going to call a personal foul here.
And they're going to call personal foul on who?
It's a low hit, not blocked into, so it is a
They're going to call roughing the passer on Malcolm Roach for New Orleans, and they're going to give him 15 yards. That's a 15-yard roughing the passer penalty for going low on Lamar Jackson. I usually have thoughts about roughing the passer penalties. It's my team. I'm going to let them slide. I'm going to let it slide. I don't care. Rig the game. Let us win. I don't care. Let's go. I really don't care. So the Ravens get an additional 15 and an automatic first down there after that 9-yard pickup, which puts them at the New Orleans 42. So they're already in Justin Tucker's field goal range. First and 10 from the New Orleans 42 for Baltimore. Jackson takes the snap. Jackson going to hand it off, and it's going to be Jalen Hill going to spin his way for a 9-yard gain. Second down and 1 coming up for Hill and the Ravens. 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 Second down and 1 here for Baltimore. Ball at the 33-yard line. Second down and 1. Let's see if they run to the right here. Here's a handoff. No, it's going to be a keeper for Lamar Jackson. Jackson picks up the first down, and he's out at the 27-yard line. First down and 10, gain of 6 for Lamar Jackson.
Some of the great stars of our sport, that even when you have the right coverage and you have the right defense called, they're able to defeat it.
So Lamar Jackson picks up 6 on that play. First and 10 for Baltimore, fresh set of downs, and the Saints are about to give up 21 points to the Baltimore Ravens, something you just can't do. And I know that the score is messed up, guys. I see it. Oh, well, if you guys want a turkey or whatever, there you go. Here we go, Jackson. On first down, completes it to Patrick Ricard, and he's going to be taken down at the 22-yard line. Pickup of about 6 on that play.
Going both ways and was such an asset to what they were doing on offense. And what's pretty impressive is, there are a few teams that carry fullbacks. It's not as many as there once was, of course, with the league becoming what it is with the spread offense.
With the league becoming what it is. What do you mean by that, sir? What do you mean what it is? Oh, my God. This is a mess. NBC Sports, you're really messing up the vibe of this stream. Here we go. Lamar Jackson going to keep it. Lamar Jackson going to be within a yard of a first down. Pick up a 5 on second down and 6 for Lamar Jackson. So third down and 1 coming up for Baltimore.
They came out in that one and really threw the ball.
Okay, NBC Sports, stay. Stay right there. Don't refresh. Don't do anything. Just stay. God damn it. Here we go. They're going to QB sneak it is Jackson, and they're going to pick it up on third down and inches. First down for Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with a QB sneak there.
On the pile, by the way, Jackson now 5th all-time on the rushing total list by a quarterback as he passes our own Steve Young.
Lamar Jackson just passed Steve Young on the all-time QB rushing list.
When he came into the league,
The dude's 5 years into his career. Not even. He's 4.5 years into his career, and he's already 5th all-time in rushing. He's going to eventually pass Russell Wilson next year probably. And then you got Randall Cunningham with 4,000. Lamar's going to have this record in 3 years. Give it 3 years. He's going to have the record for most rushing yards by a quarterback. This dude's, he's great. Lamar Jackson's great. Cannot believe people thought this man should have switched positions.
Jackson and what he's been able to do, you become just that much more dangerous.
Here we go. 14-3 lead here for Baltimore. Ball now at the New Orleans 16-yard line. 1st and 10 for Baltimore. Jackson stepping up. Jackson rolling out. Jackson sidesteps. Jackson's resets. Jackson fires, and it's incomplete. A little bit behind Oliver there. Josh Oliver, the intended receiver, and Lamar Jackson kind of missed him there. Just threw the ball behind him and low. It's going to be incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10 for Baltimore.
And then he sees his quarterback's in trouble. He cuts to the middle. And if Lamar was able to hit him in stride, he probably hits his head on the goalpost because there was just nobody there.
Yeah, it was. Oh, Lamar just got to put it out there in front of him, and he put it behind him. Hate to see it. Here we go. 2nd down here for Baltimore. 9 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Handoff going to go to Kenyon Drake, and he's going to pick up maybe a yard at the 15-yard line. 3rd down and 9 at the 15 for Baltimore.
A big 3rd down as well for Saints defensively. I mean, you look at the clock.
Yeah, damn right, it's a big 3rd down.
Baltimore has taken off on this drive.
It's a humongous 3rd down here.
And if they pick up this 1st down, I mean, they are 7 of 9.
Ravens are 7 of 9.
On 3rd down in this game.
Ravens are 7 of 9 on 3rd down. 10 plays on this drive, 61 yards. 3rd down and 9. Jackson takes the snap. He's going to get blitzed. He's going to roll up, and he's going to throw it behind Demarcus Robinson, who would have had a 1st down. And that's oh, my God. And the Ravens going to be forced to kick a field goal. Justin Tucker.
A timely blitz.
Oh, and the blitz gets there.
Mario Davis missed there. But if he hits Robinson, I mean, you can
And Lamar Jackson knew he missed him.
he has him just wide.
And, he throws his helmet on the sideline. Lamar Jackson very upset. Justin Tucker, 91% on field goals for his career. Best in NFL history.
By Lamar Jackson.
Best kicker in NFL history from 32 yards out in the Superdome. And the kick is good.
Tucker knocks it through.
Tucker knocks it through. 17-3 lead. The Ravens lead by 14.
19 on the year. Jackson thinking about what might have.
Ravens lead by 14 here with just about 9 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Baltimore 17, New Orleans 3. Guys, if you haven't already done so, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. We got daily videos on the NFL, the NBA, much, much more. I really need them to start chewing clock now. I just need the Ravens to start chewing clock. We need to just get out of here with a dub. I don't care. I don't care if it's a boring game. I don't care if nobody watches but me. I just want a dub. It doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to be a win. You play to win the game, said a great coach once. A great meme coach. Like, I don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like, my man, you play to win the game. Hello, dummy. You play to win the game. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I love that. Oh man. Big shout out to Herm Edwards, man. Big shout out to Herm. My man he's such a meme coach. Such a meme coach. But he's like a good coach. But like he's transcended being a coach, just being a meme. Like he's an all-time NFL meme. You play to win the game. God bless Herm Edwards. God bless him. I'm pretty sure. Is he still at Arizona State? Let's see. Arizona State. Let me just look up Herm Edwards. Herm Edwards. So Herm Edwards right now is... Nope, he is no longer at Arizona State. He was fired. Damn, he was fired this year? Oh, no. Herm, how bad was it? Oh, he was fired 3 games in. They started 1-2. Why did they fire Herm Edwards? They made the Las Vegas Poinsettia Muffin Man Bowl. Herm Edwards is... Hey, look. I ain't saying Arizona State's been world beaters, but the man's been to 3 bowl games, all right? He's been to 3 bowl games. It's got to count for something, all right? You went 8-5 last year, 1-2 start. Like, have they really gotten better? Like, what are they sitting at right now? What's Arizona State sitting at right now? They're sitting at, they're 3-6. They didn't get better without Herm Edwards. You got Sean Aguano as your head coach. What the hell is even that? What the hell is even that? Daddy chill. What is that? So anyway, back to the game. Ravens on to kickoff. 8:25 remaining in the third quarter. Tucker boots it out of the back of the end zone. It's going to go for a touchback.
Well, Drew Brees, one of the best we've ever covered, one of the best the league has ever seen. During the Drew Brees era, and hit record
So
after hit record.
the Baltimore Ravens kicked off, and the Saints are going to start from their own 25-yard line.
Been a search for the next headliner in the birthplace of jazz. And marched out
5 different starting quarterbacks, 12 and 13 records since 2021.
12 and 13. That man.
Drew Brees this team really needed Drew Brees, didn't they? You got Ryan Woodridge in the chat. Welcome, Ryan. I'll answer your question in just a second. Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Saints, and they're going to throw it. Andy Dalton completes the pass to Chris Olave. Gain of 7 there, sets up 2nd down and 3 from the Baltimore 32. Sorry, from the Saints 32. God. Saints are on offense, people. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. 2nd down and 3 from their own 32. And we hand it off to my boy, Alvin Kamara. Let's see if they do that. Handoff goes to Alvin Kamara. Kamara with a hole. Kamara taken down at the 43-yard line. Nice pickup there by Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura. A pickup of about 11. Oh, my God. Alvin Kamara, just like, when he hits that hole, he's just like, oh, mine. He runs so hard downhill. So, fresh set of downs here for New Orleans. 1st and 10 from the 42. Dalton in the gun. Andy Dalton takes the snap. Ravens send 5. Dalton has time. Taysom Hill, that is. Wrong white person, Taysom Hill to throw. And he completes it into Ravens territory. Taysom Hill completes the pass. They were gonna sell out for the QB run, and Chris Olave was wide open in the zone. Oh, he got it right at the Ravens 45, 1st and 10 New Orleans. And I think they're gonna keep Taysom Hill out there. Taysom Hill stays in, 1st and 10 from the Baltimore 45 for New Orleans. Taysom Hill takes the snap. He's going to keep it, and he's going to run downhill as Taysom Hill, and he's going to gain about 7 on that play. 2nd down and 3 coming up.
With the aforementioned Sean Payton back in 2017, and Taysom Hill had just been picked up off waivers from Green Bay, and he looked at us in the eyes and he said, he's in the building. We're like, what? What do you mean? He's in the building. What? Our next quarterback is in the building.
Sean Payton had a lot of confidence in Taysom Hill.
That way, but they've used Taysom Hill all over the place.
Sean Payton literally was like, this is our future. When Drew Brees retires, this is our guy. And it didn't end up being like that, but he's still a very productive member of this team for sure. 2nd down and 4 here at the Baltimore 39. Dalton stepping up. Dalton steps up into a sack, and the ball came out. Ball came out. Do the Ravens have it? They do.
This isn't a forward pass. It was close. Rolling on the field.
But the refs say that Andy Dalton was down by contact. They're going to say it was a sack. I don't know about all that. Give me a replay, ref.
I don't know that the announcement was right. Let's see what happened.
Let's see.
I mean, that's not a pass.
Well, oh, okay, yeah. So Andy Dalton was down by contact. Okay.
I thought the ball was out here.
So Andy Dalton held on to the ball just long enough. Yep. That's a good sack call. So that was Houston. John, why are you challenging John?
Yeah, what's unusual is when it's at the top of the helmet, you see a little bit of ball movement, but
John, why are you challenging this play, John? It's not going to be overturned. You're wasting the timeout, John. John! What are you doing? John!
Comes away with a sack.
John, just pick the flag up. Let's just come on, just John. Don't waste the John Harbaugh wasting timeouts on challenges. Welcome to my life, NFL fans. Anyway, Ryan Woodridge, welcome to the chat, bro. Good to see you. He says, "Hi, bro. What are your thoughts on Jeff Saturday going to the Colts as the head coach?" My thoughts are that it's the last thing I expected to happen. 100% one of the last things I expected to happen was a guy who was on First Take last week to be the head coach of an NFL team next Sunday. Like, that is it's insane, and it perfectly encapsulates, though, just how wild this season has been. It's just crazy. General in the chat says, how's the game going? I'm watching the Heat and Blazers game. Well, how is that game going? Let me see. Heat and Blazers. I mean, this game, I'll tell you, is going good for my Ravens. Still a lot of frustrations because we're just doing, like, stupid mistakes. Oh, Heat are winning against the Blazers, man. Heat are 4-6, yeah. Oof, Miami's got to do better. But, look, my Baltimore Ravens, this has not been the best game. It's not been the most efficient game. But we're winning 17-3 somehow. New Orleans is just that bad, but New Orleans is driving right now. They're facing, like, I believe they're facing, like, a second down and, like, it was like a second down and, like, 13 or something after a sack. But we'll see. I mean, look, things could be a lot worse. Look, we're winning. That also might be a bad thing because the Ravens are like one of, like, 10 teams in NFL history to have a double-digit lead in every game through their first 9 games. The only team out of those, like, 10 that has lost a game. Every other team has been undefeated. Ravens are 5-3. My life, man. This is my life as a Ravens fan. Although, hey, we won a Super Bowl in this building, by the way, in the Louisiana Superdome, baby. We're in the Superdome. Says Dusty Rhodes. I love Dusty Rhodes. Big shout out. R.I.P. Dusty Rhodes. Yeah. As we wait, John Harbaugh just wasting a challenge, wasting a timeout.
Here's the call. After review, the ruling on the field stands.
Yep, Baltimore is rightfully charged with a timeout because John Harbaugh can never win a damn challenge, John.
It's a loss of 2 on the
Come on, John.
mentioned that Houston's the first player in Ravens history with multiple sacks in 3 straight games, which is it's hard for me to believe when you consider all the great.
Justin Houston, first player in Ravens history to have multiple sacks in 3 straight games. 3rd down and 6 here for New Orleans at the Baltimore 41. Dalton in the gun on 3rd down and 6. Dalton takes the snap, looking to throw. He fires to his right. It's caught by Chris Olave for a first down at the 31-yard line. Chris Olave sitting in that zone on these curl routes. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Someone stop him, Marlon. That's your job, Marlon. That's your job, Marlon. You got Ryan Woodridge in the chat saying something. I'll get to that in a second, Ryan. 1st and 10 here for the New Orleans Saints at the Baltimore 32. Handoff goes to Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura, and Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura gains about 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4 coming up for New Orleans. Under 4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in this 3rd quarter. Oh, this game might be over kind of. I'm not going to say it because it's going to jinx me. It's going to jinx me. We got Ryan Woodridge in the chat saying, "Hi, bro. Do you see the Packers winning any more games this year? And could Love take over as QB for the rest of the season?" I'll get to that in a second. 2nd down and 5 here for New Orleans at the Baltimore 27. Dalton drops back to throw. Looking, fires middle of the field for a wide open man. And it's caught for a first down and a nice pickup. I believe that was Smith on the reception there. Oh, and that's a first down for New Orleans. And New Orleans is going to keep on doing their things. Laisse le bon temps rouler. Rouler, yeah, to St. Louis. 1st down and 10 for New Orleans at the Baltimore 16. Dalton drops back. Dalton looking to throw. He's got all the time in the world. He's going to roll out to his right. Dalton looking. Dalton going to run. He's going to pick up about 2, maybe 3 yards with his legs. Brings up 2nd down and 7 for New Orleans.
Game, and at the end of that first half in this offensive line, they didn't do anything until really, and I'm not saying it's all on Eric McCoy, but when he goes down.
2nd down and 7 here for the New Orleans Saints. 9 plays on this drive, 62 yards in over 5 minutes, 25 seconds, and counting on this drive. Under 3 minutes to play in the third. Taysom Hill in at quarterback. Taysom Hill in the gun. Hill takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Washington, and Washington get to about the 10-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 coming up for the New Orleans Saints at the Baltimore 10-yard line. Let's see. Come on, Ravens. We got to stop him here. Can't let a touchdown happen here, Baltimore. Dalton in the gun, trying to make this a 1-possession game. Let's see if he can do it. 3rd down and 4 from the 10-yard line. Dalton in the gun. Dalton takes the snap, looking to throw. The blitz coming, and they get to him. It's Marlon Humphrey, the cornerback, gets to Andy Dalton, brings him down, and the Saints are going to be forced to kick a field goal. Thank God, Marlon. Doing your job, Marlon. No, you're doing great, Marlon. I love you. Doing great, Marlon. Doing great. We love to see that.
They tie up the center. They got a guy over him, so he's not able to come out.
Oh, man. Guys, I got to step away for a second to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. So, wait, hour after his field goal attempt. So, Will Lutz on for the field goal. 37-yard attempt is good by Will Lutz. 17-6 game as I'm on my way to the bathroom. I will be right back.
They don't blitz as much as they did with Wink Martindale, but they get home here. 11-point game.
You've reached Rachel Fleischman.
Rachel dropped the kids off with me and never came to pick them up.
What if something has happened to her? This is a story about everything. It's about life and marriage and lifelong friendship. We just saw Rachel.
What?
You should always wonder, what's the other person's version of things? FX's Fleischman is in Trouble. Streaming November 17th, only on Hulu.
We should have gone with NJM.
Now that is some freaky good grip.
How to prep for a job interview. Step 1, find the perfect outfit. Step 2, ruin it. Step 3, keep your cool because you booked your ride ahead. Introducing Uber Reserve. Get your ride right.
Do it like baby, only on YouTube Shorts.
And we're back. Oh, wait, and are we back? We're back. I leaned back. There we go. We're back. Also had to grab a bite. I got some pizza along the way. It was a wild ride to the bathroom. They're showing a replay of that sack for Marlon Humphrey on Andy Dalton. Man, Marlon just came up unblocked, unencumbered, unhinged on that sack. We'd love to see that.
One of the first things they do when they start looking at an opponent, and the key to it facilitate a lot of stuff. So
Here we go. So the Ravens up 17-6 after that Will Lutz field goal. A minute 25 remaining in the third quarter. Devin Duvernay is just going to let this go for a touchback. And Lamar Action Jackson going to start from his own 25.
The undefeated Eagles, 8-0 for the first time in franchise history, hosting the Commanders at 8 Eastern on ESPN in the app.
Looking forward to that. You look at the Philadelphia Eagles and what they've been able
I'm
to
so
do.
sorry for eating. I had to get that bite in.
Jalen Hurts with 11 straight wins as a starter, and they have yet to trail in any second half this season.
Carl Weathers was great in that movie, by the way. Here we go. First down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Jackson under center. Jackson takes the snap. No, it's going to be a play action. He's going to roll to his right. Pump fake. Jackson going to keep it. And there's going to be not much going there. No gain on the play. Second down and 10 coming up for Lamar.
We look around the league from yesterday's games and, some good ones. Last night.
Ryan Woodard says, go Ravens. And to answer your question about Jordan Love starting, look, I think the Packers are eventually going to win a few games here. Like, I just refuse to believe that Aaron Rodgers is going to be that bad that they're going to go like 3-14. Are they going to win the division? No. Are they going to make playoffs? Not the way they're playing right now. Like, a lot has got to change. That being said, I don't think they're going to ever be at the point where Jordan Love's their starting quarterback. Like, unless Aaron Rodgers gets injured. Second down and 10 from their own 25. Jackson to throw. Jackson going to step up. Jackson going to run. And Jackson going to be taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain once again on the play. Third down coming up. And we're under 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And the Baltimore Ravens are just going to let this clock tick away. And, yeah, they're not going to try to run another play. 17-6 after 3 quarters. Baltimore over New Orleans, but momentum is seemingly in New Orleans' favor as they haven't scored a touchdown, but they have gone down on Baltimore. They've gone down the field on Baltimore twice on their past 2 drives, and they've looked pretty good doing it. So, look, we got to play better. The Baltimore Ravens got to play better, man. Like, this is just we're letting Andy Dalton dictate this. Andy Dalton, Bungles. Gotta love the Sal Pellegrino. The Pellegrino. It's natural mineral water. What the hell is even that? It's not water. Anything carbonated is not water. That's my hot take for the day. Anything carbonated is not water. Don't say it's water. Don't say just call it what it is. You're drinking a flat soda. You're drinking a tasteless, bland soda, and it's a good thing. Like I like LaCroix sometimes. I like Spindrift. Spindrifts are great. But don't lie. I don't lie to myself and say it's water, people. It's not water. Another hot take for the day. Don't lie to yourself, kids. Guys, if you guys want to lie to yourself about how great this channel is, what are you doing not hitting that like button? Hit that like button. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. We got daily videos on the NFL, the NBA, and much, much more. Subscribe there. Go over to our Twitter. Follow us on Twitter at Real Take Sports for all the latest updates on the channel. Also follow us on TikTok. Our new TikTok is out. Follow us on TikTok at Real Take Sports as well. We're all over the old social meteors. However you consume content, we're also on Instagram, YouTube.com, or Instagram / I'm too ingrained in the / of YouTube. We're on Instagram as well at Real Take Sports Talk. So follow us there. Just follow us, man. Follow us. Subscribe. That's the best way to stay updated on what we're doing. Just subscribe and you'll see whatever the hell we're talking about. Trying to get the blogs up. We're trying to find time. We're going to do that eventually. The blogs will be up. I already paid for the damn website, so the blogs are going to go up eventually. But we're going to start blogging slowly but surely. We will get those up, and you will get written content as well on the channel. So a lot of different ways to consume. Only one place to watch, and it's right here, youtube.com / Real Take Sports. Like, share, subscribe. Subscribe. I like doing that. Oh, man. Here we go. Third down and 10 here for Baltimore from their own 25. Jackson versus Jackson against a three-man rush is 6 of 13 for 50 yards. Jackson to throw. Jackson throws a wobbler, but it's going to be incomplete. Isaiah Likely couldn't haul it in. Isaiah Likely couldn't haul it in. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Oh, that's a killer. That's a killer. So the Ravens and Stout going to be forced to punt here. Shaheed on the return. He's going to break a tackle, and he's going to go out to about the 31-yard line. And that is where Andy Dalton and the New Orleans Saints are going to get to work. Down by 2 scores, 11-point game. Could be a whole new game for New Orleans the way they're going. Because God knows the Ravens aren't going to score any more points. God knows the Ravens aren't going to do anything. So we just suck. We're just sucking right now. I'm not trying to get copyrighted. like that is a song I will. There's a few songs you can kind of get away with just like shenaniganery. Like that's not one of them. You're not gonna get like have yourself a merry little Christmas. There is no shenanigans with that.
And hope for the
or as I like to say, shenaniganery. That the verb? Yes, the verb of shenaniganing. Shenaniganery.
Up 35-14 against Miami, 12 minutes to go and lost that game.
Here we go. Handoff goes to Alvin Kamara. And it's going to be a gain of about 4 on the play. Second down and 6 coming up for the New Orleans Saints.
And talking with John Harbaugh, obviously
14:28 remaining in the fourth quarter. Saints down by 11. The 3-5 Saints against the 5-3 Baltimore Ravens in New Orleans.
As though the glass is half full, just said that, hey, maybe when it's all said and done, this will have hardened us and make us a better football team. And maybe it will.
Play action here for Andy Dalton on second down and 6. He's going to throw. It's going to be incomplete just behind Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura. Third down coming up for the Saints. 14:04 remaining in the game.
Pressure off the edge. Dalton was hoping to be able to hold on to that a little bit and try to get the ball down the field, but because of the pass rush on him in the pocket, a little contact.
Here we go. Third down and 7. Third down and 6, I should say. Yeah, it's third down and 6. I see that. It's 6 yards, baby. Here we go. Big time third down. Dalton in the gun. Dalton takes a snap, looking to throw. Rush gets to him, and he gets sacked. Calais Campbell and Justin Houston bring him down, and Dalton is slow to get up. He got sandwiched between two of the greats of the past decade defensively in football. Calais Campbell, those are two people you don't want to be sandwiched in between on a sack. Calais Campbell and Justin Houston.
As soon as Houston forces him up, that's a big-time hit. There's a lot of time when you take hits and you don't...
Oh, and Calais Campbell literally just bulldozing Andy Dalton down. Fourth down and 16 here, and the Saints going to be forced to punt.
But they showed blitz, rushed 4, and got home.
Here's the punt for New Orleans. Up and away. And Gillikin is going to let it bounce. It's going to go out near the 35-yard line. Ravens going to start with 13 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in this game. As rightfully so, they're paying tribute to the only punter who is in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Ray Guy. One of the greatest punter of all time, Ray Guy. He is the greatest punter of all time. Like, make no bones about it. Like, as great as you think your punter might be, he's better. As great as we think Pat McAfee might be, Ray Guy's the guy, like literally and figuratively. He's like the only punter who you could spend a first round pick on. Like, fact that he was worth it. Like, that's how great he was at punting the football. It was magical. So big shout out to Ray Guy for a great career, great life, and yeah, man. Big shout out to Ray Guy. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Guys, if you haven't already done so, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. We got daily videos on the NFL, the NBA, and much, much more. Yeah, Ray Guy, one of the best. Like, really also, like, revolutionized punting back in the day. Because he was a first-round pick in, like, 1960, or, like, was it... It's like, I think it was, like, late 60s, early 70s, right around there. I was going to say 69, but right around that era. And he played for, like, a solid 13, 14 years or something. So, he was around for a while. But, yeah, great for... And he played for Oakland. Like, here's the thing. Oakland has, like, two of the best punters of all time. And both of them played, like, over 10 years, over a decade for the team. It's, like, him and Shane Leckler. Like they have had two of the best punters in the history of the game. Like, Ray Guy and Shane Leckler, who Shane Leckler, I think, was playing up until, like, 2020, right? I mean, he was playing up until, like, recently or something. But he was kicking butt. He was absolutely kicking butt with Shane Leckler. I think he was also wasn't Shane Leckler like a high draft pick? No, that was Sebastian Janikowski, right? Because Al Davis spent the first round pick on Seabass. God, big shout out to Seabass, man. Wherever you are, Sebastian Janikowski, I hope you're okay. I hope you're chilling, my man. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. We got daily videos on the NFL, the NBA, and much, much more. Here we go. 1st and 10 here for Baltimore from their own 37. Hand off to Drake. Drake has room. Drake on his feet. He's brought down across midfield. A nice gain by Drake. 18-yard pickup by Kenyon Drake. Britt puts the Ravens in Saints territory with a first down. We love to see that.
Stuff. The last possession that Baltimore had, they went 3 and out, 3 straight passes. So you got to believe they're going to try to ride this running game.
Here we go.
They can take more time off the clock. They didn't take any off last time.
Hand off here to Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake has time. Kenyon Drake with a pickup of 8 yards. Nice pickup by Kenyon Drake.
Making his season debut tonight, but now on the Ravens sideline dealing with a hamstring injury. We're told he's questionable to return, and for the Saints, linebacker Pete Warner is back in the locker room with an ankle injury. He's questionable, as is defensive end Marcus Davenport.
Marcus Davenport, that's a big loss for the New Orleans Saints. He's out for the game.
So the ranks get even thinner.
Here we go. 2nd down and 2 for Baltimore. Ball at the New Orleans 37. Handoff here goes to Kenyon Drake, and not much going there for Drake. 3rd down coming up for Baltimore. So for Baltimore, what you really want to do is you want to be able to chew up as much clock as you possibly can and put a touchdown on the board and put this game away. Because you score a touchdown, you're going to be fine. But like, they cannot kick a field goal, man. That's a 2-possession game. You got to make this a 3-possession game. Baltimore 7 of 11 on 3rd down for this game. 3rd down and 2 for Baltimore. Under 11:15 remaining in the 4th quarter. Jackson in the gun. We've seen Jackson in the gun a lot in this game. It's going to be a direct snap. Handoff. No. And the play is blown dead. And John Harbaugh going to call a timeout.
So Harbaugh called a timeout. I think Lamar's looking at Harbaugh and saying, man, why'd you call timeout? We had what we wanted. Harbaugh wasn't confident he was going to get the play off.
So John Harbaugh calls a timeout. 11:04 remaining in this game.
Yogi Berra getting late early here for the New Orleans Saints.
It's getting late early here for New Orleans. That's damn true. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Absolutely, they need to make a stop. I mean, right here. Just not saying that this is the game, but if they get the first down here, even if they end up holding
3rd down and 1 here for Baltimore. As they respot the ball a little bit.
you're taking some valuable time off the clock.
11:04 remaining in the 4th quarter.
Have converted on 3rd and 1 3 times in this game.
What other Yogi-isms you got?
Here we go.
None
Jackson in the gun.
they've been applied.
Ravens facing a 3rd down and 1 at the Saints 36. Jackson takes the snap. Jackson going to keep it. Jackson going to run. Jackson going to pick up a 1st down. Jackson going to pick up more. Oh, he scoops a man. Spins a man. He's inside the 20-yard line is Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson was going for a touchdown there. That's what he really wanted. Lamar Jackson wanted that touchdown, man. He was like, he was doing exactly every Madden move you could think of. He juked him. He spun around. Did a little finesse move. Like, made a man miss, made 2 men miss. And Lamar Jackson down inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for Baltimore at the 19-yard line. Under 10 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the game. Jackson, handoff, Drake. Drake moving, and he's going to pick up a nice chunk of yardage. Pickup of about 6 for Kenyon Drake.
With a hamstring all week. And Drake, a former 3rd-round pick by the Dolphins in 2016.
We love to see it. We love to see it.
He does, and he missed a couple games himself. And, the guy here, Gus Edwards, as we talked about, played the last 2 games. He got the bulk of the work. And he's
Here we go. 2nd down and 5 here
he just wears defenses down.
for Baltimore. 2nd down and 5.
Drake is
Ball at the
in the second half running the ball.
14-yard line. Under 10 minutes to play. Jackson trying to get the playoff. They do not. And it's going to be a delay game on Baltimore.
5-yard penalty.
And Jackson arguing with his center a little bit.
Getting into it
Sorry, he's arguing with Ronnie Stanley, I should say.
after that.
Well, either that or the center. The way
And Lamar talking to Tyler Linderbaum. And they made up pretty quickly after arguing that.
Zeitler taps the center.
So obviously, hey, man, things get heated. You say some stuff. It's okay.
He wants the ball. You're going to see Zeitler here at right guard. He taps the center. Linderbaum lets him know, hey, okay, gave him the foot. Now snap it. And the center has to know what the clock says.
So 2nd down and 10 after that 5-yard penalty. 9:36 remaining in the 4th quarter. Jackson got to get the play off. 2 seconds on the play clock. Oh, he takes the snap. It's going to be bobbled for an option. He's going to pitch it actually back to Kenyon Drake. And it's going to lose about 6 yards. Here comes Justin Tucker for the field goal.
And they just got that play off. So it's been an effort to get the snap before the play clock expires, and the Ravens are down to 1 timeout. John Harbaugh.
Oh, sorry, that's 3rd down now.
The way they're resetting the play clock.
No, it's not. He's not.
Sorry, 3rd and 14. I thought that was 3rd down. That's so weird. I don't know why I thought that was 3rd down. It's okay. We got one more chance at it. 3rd and 14 coming up for the Ravens. Let's go. Let's put this game away, baby. Come on, baby. 3rd down and 14 for Baltimore. Under 9 minutes to play. And the Ravens can't get set up. We got 5 seconds on the play clock. Lamar takes the snap. He's going to throw a screen, and it's tipped up in the air. Almost intercepted. Oh, my God. Oh, Isaiah Likely dropped it. It was bobbled in the air.
I think Harbaugh might have lost his mind.
I think Harbaugh would have had a heart attack if that ball was intercepted.
Lamar Jackson's
Isaiah Likely put his eyes downfield before he secured the ball and not able to bring it in. And it was almost intercepted. Luckily for the Ravens, it wasn't. It was an incomplete pass. So 4th down and 14. Justin Tucker on for a 41-yard field goal. 41-yard field goal for JT. Takes the snap. Kick is up on its way, drifting, and Tucker boots it in.
fourth quarter or overtime during the regular.
64 straight field goals in the fourth quarter or overtime for Justin Tucker. This dude is GOAT greatness. He's goated, man. Justin Tucker's goated. Oh, man. Guys, if you haven't already done so, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. We got daily videos on the NFL, the NBA, and much, much more. As I check my phone. This is what you got to do in the middle of a stream sometimes. Guys, put your questions in the chat. We got plenty of time left in this game. Right around like 8 minutes and some change left in this game. That is plenty of time. We're definitely going to be here till 11 because football can't end before 11. Come on now. Football can't end before 11. I'm getting weird messages from YouTube right now. Very weird messages from YouTube. Making me uncomfortable, making me take surveys and stuff. Anyway, I'm not going to waste my time with that right now. By the way, YouTube algorithm, help me out. Like, please. Just help me out. Let me go viral. Guys, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. 20-6 right now. New Orleans offense has they've gotten in the red zone, basically. Yeah, no, not basically. They've gotten in the red zone. I'm trying to think about how to say this. New Orleans offense has gotten in the red zone twice, and they have been unable to pick up a touchdown both times. So it's not impossible the way they're playing right now, but given the amount of time left in this game and the fact that they have not been able to punch it into the end zone yet, it doesn't look good for New Orleans. The only saving grace they have is the fact that they're playing the Baltimore Ravens, and the Ravens are garbage at keeping leads. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, when the Saints go marching into the L train. Big shout out to Chisel to Donis. That's like one of my favorite calls. It's literally one of my favorite calls ever. Oh, when the Saints go marching into the L train.
Watercolor by famous local artist Frenchie, a Monday Night Football staple when here in New Orleans, and the Saints offense.
Here we go. Justin Tucker on the kickoff. The last gasp here for New Orleans. 8 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the game. Tucker boots it away, and it's going to go for a touchback. New Orleans going to start with the ball at their own 25.
Just in total frustration with what transpired.
That last drive was very sloppy for Baltimore. Very, very sloppy for Baltimore.
He is a little frustrated with the group up front.
Yeah, I think that's Ronnie Stanley being a veteran and just trying to calm him down. I mean, that would be my guess. They'll be answering those questions after the game, but yeah, he's frustrated. They get down there, they haven't been able to capitalize when they've had opportunity. This one
batted up in the air, intercepted. Yes, Justin Houston. Just like that. All hope is lost for New Orleans, baby. Go! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my God. Urban hit it up in the air, and Justin Houston with the interception. Multiple sacks for Justin Houston, and now an interception. Justin Houston's missed 3 games, leading the Ravens in touchdown, or leading the Ravens in sacks. Dude's killing it. Oh my God. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Urban with a deflection, 2.5 sacks tonight, and his first interception of the year. Justin Houston's doing his thing. Ravens are set up with great field position. First down and 10 for the Ravens from the New Orleans 17-yard line. Jackson takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake with a big hole. Kenyon Drake with a 9-yard pickup there. Second down and 1 coming up inside the 10-yard line. And a touchdown here basically ends the game.
Defensively in the first half, they really weren't that bad. I mean, they did some good things.
They're pretty bad. They're pretty bad. Oh, New Orleans defense. No, they're actually pretty decent. The Ravens were where I expect them to be. Pretty bad. Here we go. Jackson gonna hand off to Drake. Drake shrugs off a man. He's inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Baltimore. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So tonight, an opportunity for the Saints to get their 4th win to get up into a tie for first.
So right now, the way it's looking, Ravens gonna possibly go to 6-3, and the Saints possibly about to go to 3-6. 1st and goal here for Baltimore.
They just wear you down. I mean, this offensive line trying to corral Lamar, and then with the other backs that they have, they just physically wear you down.
1st and goal for Baltimore. Jackson takes the snap. He's gonna hand it off. It's gonna go to Kenyon Drake, and Kenyon Drake is gonna be into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. 27 pending the extra point to 6. The blowout is here, baby. The Ravens are running wild all over Bourbon Street, and he was into the end zone. No question about it. Kenyon Drake touchdown. Hey, he's helping my fantasy team save face. We're still going to lose in fantasy, but Kenyon Drake is helping him save face, man.
Another touchdown for Kenyon Drake, 2 on the night.
Extra point here from JT is good by Justin Tucker. So Lamar Jackson, frustrated on the previous possession, not so frustrated on this one. Touchdown there by my boy. Kenyon Drake puts the Ravens up 27-6. Oh, baby. I'm feeling it. Y'all feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Y'all feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Y'all feeling it, Mr. Krabs? I'm feeling the dub coming up here. Baltimore, baby. Let's go. Oh, by the way, for those of you wondering why this hat's so messed up, this is my stress hat. So when the... Is that a white streak in my hair? No, that's just thinning. Is it thinning? Or is it just... I don't know. I don't know what that is. I thought that was a white streak. I was about to be tight. Anyway. Yeah, the reason this hat is messed up is because this is what I rage in. Guys, when I rage about the Ravens, this is what I rage in. So yeah, there you go. Oh, when the Ravens go marching in. We're in it, baby. We're in it, guys. Hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. Man, euphoria. 6-3. The Ravens are a winning team. We're easily gonna win this division now. We're gonna go to the playoffs, and the Ravens going to the Super Bowl. Where's the Super Bowl this year? It's like in Texas, right? Super Bowl. That's where we're gonna be. Hopefully Fox isn't calling it, right? Please tell me Fox isn't calling the Super Bowl. I'm gonna be so tight if Fox. I'm gonna be so mad if Fox is calling the Super Bowl. Oh, okay, it's in Arizona. Hell yeah! Oh, Fox is calling the Super Bowl. Damn it! At least Rihanna's got the halftime show. At least we have Rihanna.
Are about to take off. Yeah. You know, I mean, the defense is coming together. They're playing better and better under Mike McDonald. They made the deal, got Roquan Smith. Tyus Bowser back. David Ojabo was their second-round pick from Michigan. Back after their bye, which is next week.
All right, kickoff here. Justin Tucker boots it away. Ravens 5-3. Cincinnati Bengals 5-4 behind them.
They're going to be a handful down the stretch in the AFC. Let's see who is ruling the moment.
As the Saints going to be well short of the 20-yard line on that return. As I have checked out. We have checked out, baby.
Moment in the offense saying that it lacks creativity. Their ground game, their run game has plenty of creativity.
There's no question. I mean, just the conflict that they create for a defense and defenders. That's what I talked about. It's offensive line in football.
My Ravens. Here we go. 1st and 10 for New Orleans from their own 17. And it's a false start on everyone but the center. I just quoted the referee in saying that. First down and 15 coming up for New Orleans.
Center that didn't do the job, but he doesn't get the penalty. But yeah, I agree with you, Joe. And you've heard me talk about it. We've talked to others.
Guys, just run the ball, please. Just end this game, please. We can all go home by 11. 1st down and 15 for New Orleans from the 12. Hand off to Alvin Kamara. Thank God. Thank God. Andy Dalton. MVP. MVP. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Andy. Ending tonight. Oh, God, so early. We love to see it. Come on, Andy. Just take it down to like 1 second remaining. Here we go. 2nd down and 20. Under 6 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the game. Dalton drops back. He's going to fire. Let him complete the pass and tackle him inbounds. There we go. Chew up the clock. Let's just end this game as soon as possible. Marquez Callaway with a gain of about 4 on that play, maybe 5. So 3rd down coming up. As Jackson and Stanley, who were arguing earlier, getting along just fine on the sideline. 3rd down and 14 coming up for New Orleans. Dalton takes a snap, quick out to Chris Olave. Olave working, and Olave within about 3 or 4 yards of a 1st down. 4th down and a little bit short, like 4th down and like 3 coming up for the New Orleans Saints. So 4th down and 3. 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the game. Saints obviously got to go for it on 4th down. They do. Dalton looking. He's going to fire, and he's going to complete to Smith. Raekwon Smith completes the pass, or catches the pass, and it's going to be a 1st down for New Orleans. But he stays in bounds, and that clock keeps running. Let's go, baby. Run out this clock, run out this game, and let's go home. I can be in bed by 11:05 after a stream. God bless America. Here we go. Dalton takes the snap. Dalton back to throw. Dalton rolling to his right. Dalton going to throw, and it is going to be incomplete.
Let's look at some of his work tonight.
Pretty physical inside presence, and that's really what this defense has been missing. And a guy whose career, I guess started off a little bit slow.
2nd down and 10 here.
He got it going, and over the last few years, he has just been a dynamic player. And he has helped this defense.
Oh, and the Ravens fans are coming out with their 7 Nation Army chant. Under 5 minutes remaining in the game. 2nd down and 10. Dalton fires. Going to be complete to Smith. About a yard short of a 1st down at the 40-yard line. 3rd down and 1 coming up for New Orleans.
Put an addition onto the linebacker room for the Baltimore Ravens with the players that they've had coming back in the trade.
3rd down and 1 for for New Orleans, sorry. Dalton takes the snap. Dalton going to check down to Alvin Chinsky, not Kamara, and he's got room. Kamara out of bounds at the Baltimore 41. A big-time pickup there of 20 yards by Alvin Chinsky, not Kamara. And he gets out of bounds, and boo, LVP, Alvin Kamara, getting out of bounds, stopping that clock. Just end the game, please. We all want to go home, don't we? You only scored 20 points in 4 minutes. Dalton in the gun. Ball at the New Orleans 41. Takes a snap, back to throw. Dalton looking. Dalton going to fire deep downfield. It's going to be incomplete. Pass intended for Callaway. Humphrey on the coverage.
That last third down conversion on the throw to Kamara.
27-6 lead here for Baltimore.
Yards combined.
Oh. We're gonna beat the Saints. Let's lay ball and Tom Roulette back to Baltimore. Let's go, baby. Let's go. The Saints offense tonight, negative 14 yards on third down. Second out and 10 here for New Orleans. Takes the snap, does Andy Dalton. He's hit as he throws. He's got a wide open man. It's Johnson across the sideline, and Johnson sprinting into the end zone for a touchdown. The Ravens missed on tackles, and the Ravens didn't even try to stop him in the end. Jawan Johnson along the sideline, 41-yard touchdown. What the hell's going on out there? Was he out of bounds? Oh, he might have been. He was tiptoeing on that sideline. Let me see a replay. He was good there. Oh, good there. Oh my God, Jawan Johnson. Oh my God. Okay, first of all right. All the credit in the world to Jawan Johnson. Hey, yo, safety. Who was that? Was that Chuck Clark? Was that Chuck Clark who just didn't do anything? Like Marcus Peters just he missed the tackle. Marcus Peters missed the tackle. I'll say that. But where's the safety on this? That's what I want to know. Where's the safety on this? No.
Yeah, I do too. You know what? And angles are everything. Great camera work and great not ruling him out of bounds. So you can always come back and fix it. But let this go. Let the 6 points go on. And if needed, come back.
That was Chuck Clark who just let him go. Chuck Clark thought he was out of bounds. He wasn't. That was a touchdown.
Finishing the play and letting them sort it out.
That was a touchdown, baby.
And the touchdown is going to hold up.
It's a touchdown. He wasn't out of bounds.
4 yards to Jawan Johnson.
He just was not out of bounds.
Third touchdown of the year. And a career long for number 83 to 41 yards.
Kick is up on its way, and it is good. 27-13 game. All three timeouts remain here. 4 minutes, 13 seconds remaining in the ball game. Saints down by 14 points. And the Ravens, could they blow a fourth quarter lead again? Oh, I'd be so angry. I would rage. I'd break stuff on the stream. I'm not even going to lie to y'all.
Not yet. We're not turning out the lights yet.
Marcus Peters not happy at all about that call.
Talking to whoever will listen on the sideline for the Ravens. And right now it's John Harbaugh.
Marcus Peters talking to John Harbaugh. Cannot believe that call. He thought he was out of bounds.
I'd like to hear what that conversation
And Marcus Peters talking to John Harbaugh. He's just like telling him, calm down. See them, it's okay, man. We're gonna get away with the dub. We're gonna get away with the dub here. It's okay.
Harbaugh is a young 60 years old.
A very young 60 years old is John Harbaugh.
with each birthday I have, too.
Here's a kickoff here. Devin Duvernay takes it out from the 15 to about the 23, and he's tackled out of bounds.
Look ahead 1 week from tonight.
Ravens up by 14. 4 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in this ball game. I'm hoping my Ravens will do what the Saints didn't and just run this clock out. They are really damn good. The Eagles, they are really damn good. They're undefeated for a reason.
Do they have all the elements of a great team with the offensive line, really good tight end, they've got the running backs, the quarterback is outstanding, the defense.
First and 10 for Baltimore from their own 22. Jackson in the gun with Kenyon Drake. 4 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the fourth. Handoff. No, it's going to be a keeper by Jackson, and Jackson's going to pick up 6 on the play. Second down and 4 coming up for Lamar and company. Under 4 minutes to play in this game, mercifully.
Backups that can
this year, but it's easy when you're 8-0 to say
It ain't easy. Step up to the plate. You never know, I know you never try. It's one little thing that gets me through this time. I don't dance, I know you can. Not a chance. For everyone out there who knows High School Musical too, big shout out to you. Keeper by Lamar Jackson on second down, picks up a first down across the 35. I'm so sorry to everyone else who was subjected to me singing a High School Musical song on this stream.
First round pick next year.
It's kind of just what I do.
They're stocked. And a job that
Timeout taken here by New Orleans. Their first timeout stops the clocks with 3 minutes, 23 seconds remaining in this
come at you. And he
game.
will never live it down. Welcome back inside the broadcast booth. It's going to be fun to watch that team. And Washington had something going, and I watched a lot of that game yesterday, and I mean, they got to be kicking themselves for letting that one slip away to the Vikings. You know, and
I can't not believe Washington lost that game. That's wild. First down and 10. 3 minutes, 23 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Jackson in the gun. First down and 10 from their own 35. Jackson. Pistol. Handoff. Drake. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10 coming up.
Here, look at this catch by Curtis Samuel. The official helped out, which I know just me even saying that makes John Perry mad down in my
There's three
be there.
There's three defenders down there. I mean,
And an official.
and an official. I'm not sure that was a good read.
Second down and 10. 3:19 remaining in the fourth quarter. New Orleans just used their second timeout.
You always try to avoid it. I did have issues when I was working arena because there was nowhere to go when you're inside those walls.
You climb a wall.
Yeah, a tough break by the official.
Rub of the green is what they say.
Second down and 10. 3:19 remaining in the fourth quarter. Jackson in the pistol.
10 for the Ravens.
So that's good confidence.
Lamar takes the snap. Handoff. It's going to go to Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake gets the call, and Kenyon Drake picks up a nice chunk of yardage. 9-yard gain. About a yard short of a first down. And New Orleans takes their final timeout with 3:14 remaining in the game.
There's nobody like Lamar. Here he is last week in that Thursday game signing. Now, he says he didn't know what the sign said. But it does happen to just say, pay him now, number 8. And the question is about the guaranteed money. He assumes a lot of risk because of the way he plays. It's just his style. He takes a lot of hits. Running backs do not have long.
Said Lamar Jackson scheduled to be a free agent in 128 days. The Baltimore Ravens are the stupidest franchise in NFL history if they allow this man to be a free agent and don't at least sign that franchise tag.
That wants to be with an organization and an organization that wants the quarterback there.
Yeah, this organization doesn't want.
Third down and 1. Handoff. Goes to Kenyon Drake, and he's got a first down. 3 minutes remaining. No timeouts for New Orleans. They're unable to stop the clock, and Baltimore is going to get out of here with a victory.
John Harbaugh said as much, and like you said, I think it is really the guaranteed money, but he's going to make a lot of it, and deservedly so.
It's the
Here we go.
Watson contract that was given
Under 2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in this game. One more play before the 2-minute warning. First down and 10 for Baltimore from their own 46-yard line. Jackson. Handoff. Drake. Room. Drake picks up 5, 6, 7 with a push. 7-yard pickup by Kenyon Drake. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Second down and 3 coming up on the other side of the 2-minute warning. Baltimore Ravens in Saints territory. Up by 2 touchdowns. No timeouts for New Orleans. Big, bad trouble for them.
If you're Lamar Jackson or any number of these quarterbacks that are coming up that feel like you've proven yourself on the field, then it stands to reason they take the position they do.
You can sing when we come back on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Get warmed up.
That Monday Night Football theme is iconic, people.
Yes, ma'am. My coach, she runs me pretty hard.
Iconic theme.
She's my neighbor.
Need to touch both of them. Okay, pick up the pace.
Eli did not have the heart to tell that little girl that he retired.
Tennis boss.
Does she know that you retired?
Too scared to tell her.
Oh, he's too scared to tell her.
Come in.
Quaker Oats.
That was a loud whistle. That was a really loud whistle, mate. A really loud whistle, mate.
She's 9.
Really loud missile. Could you imagine?
Oh, I was talking about your USAA bumper sticker. I tried everything to get a membership.
Yeah. My dad served in the Marines. He passed the membership down to me. I'll pass it to her.
Wow. That's a lucky kid.
Guys, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever new videos release.
It's for the military.
We got time here. We got time.
When you get Domino's delivered, you can get any 2 or more mix and match items for $6.99 each. And now we're adding $6.99 Parmesan bread bites. And what happened to the other lava cake?
Sebastian.
Yeah, that's weird. Get 2 or more mix and match items delivered for $6.99 each.
Wanted full-time fans must be enthusiastic problem solvers, possess strong communication skills, and happy to work weekends. Modelo, brewed for full-time fans, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
So?
The new iPhone 14 Pro. It's amazing.
Yep, the camera is incredible. And you'll get our best deal.
Nice, but everyone should get it.
Everyone can.
I've like checked out. We won this game, and I've checked out. I'm so sorry, people. I'm really sorry. I just want the Ravens to take a knee and win this game. Let's just get out of here. So the Ravens, 2 minutes remaining, second down and some change. So second down and 1. If they pick up a first down, Saints won't be able to stop the clock, and that's game over. They'll take the knee, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go. And, yeah, talk about it. Ravens tonight have 191 yards rushing, nearly 200 yards again. That's what we do. 6-3, baby. 6-3. We love that. The Caesars Superdome.
We're going to do the best we can. Turn on the lights. Here comes Scott Van Peel.
Sorry, second down and 5. Handoff to Kenyon Drake. Drake lowers his shoulder and going to set up third down and 1.
Third down coming up, under 2 to go.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Saints are out of timeouts.
No timeouts for New Orleans. They can't stop the clock.
3 and 6 start. Ravens
New Orleans stayed starting 3 and 6.
schedule for Baltimore. Now they have lost Rashad Bateman for the rest of the year. But they came into this game with 10 full days off, and they have 1 game to play in 23 days. They're off next week. It's their bye, and their next game is November 20th at home against Carolina. That is a great time to rest up.
Oh, the next few weeks we play the Panthers, the Jaguars, the Broncos, and the Steelers? Oh, my God. Pitch here. It goes to Kenyon Drake. He's going to be tackled for a big loss. Oh, my God. The Saints are going to prolong this game somehow. Jesus. So Baltimore is going to be forced to punt with like 30 seconds remaining. And New Orleans is going to like chuck Hail Marys down the field and hope for the best. God, will this game ever end? Although 11:05, that's pretty early for a primetime game. That's pretty damn early for a primetime game. Here's the punt by Stout.
And it's anybody's guess how that's going to look when it's all said and done.
By the way, the Saints, who are timeout is taken here by Baltimore.
Timeout taken here by Baltimore. Their final timeout. 28 seconds remaining in the game.
Until week 14 in the middle.
Justin Tucker is going up to John Harbaugh, asking him if he can kick a field goal.
Like this one. The Ravens have a super fan, right?
Justin Tucker like literally was saying right next to John Harbaugh, was like, "Hey, coach,
Navy stationed in
70-yard field goal. I can make this." And John Harbaugh's like, "I don't want to hear it right now, Justin. Let's just get this win. I don't want to.
on his thigh.
Let's not.
Every
No,
win. He
let's
said
not."
It started out as a joke, but now it's just a thing. And he said he's fully committed to doing it until the Ravens win a Super Bowl. And the Ravens are into it too. The team has posted all of the pics of this year's tattoo on their website, with one exception. When Cullison got a tattoo that said, after Baltimore beat the Patriots in Week 3, the tattoo said, "Pay that man." They didn't post that.
Fair catch here at the 10-yard line.
Like that report, Lisa. That is dedication. And that is
23 seconds remaining in the game.
week after week just throws this organization and this team on his back and carries it. I mean, to go back to what you said earlier, John Harbaugh was doing the coach speak in the cell about You know, had we won those games, we'd be 8-0, and we'd think we were all that. And maybe it's better off by the end of the year. Losing those 3 games will be a little bit more battle-tested, whatever. But, I mean, they could easily be
Andy Dalton hands it off to Alvin Kamara. Thank God. Game. And just like that, 27-13, your final score as the final seconds tick away. Ravens improved to 6-3. My Baltimore Ravens sitting atop of the NFC or AFC North. Yes, the AFC North. And the New Orleans Saints slipped to third place in the NFC South at 3-6. Final score 27-13. Baltimore and Lamar Jackson getting this dub. Guys, if you haven't already done so, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and be sure to follow us on Twitter at Real Take Sports. Follow us on TikTok at Real Take Sports. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Real Take Sports Talk and all that jazz. Until next time, be happy, be healthy. Baltimore Ravens, pay Lamar Jackson, and keep it real.